Sportz Network, law enforcement.
Good evening, Panther Nation, and welcome to this special edition live stream of Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sportz Network. I'm Joe Roberts. Alongside me momentarily, Ross Norwood, producer Richard Ewing. And we are at Memorial Stadium for 10-4A action. It is senior night, and we are going to cut to all of the seniors that are being honored tonight. And the first senior that came through was Seth Stewart, one of our longtime serving AV kids.
Minor in music. He is looking forward to going back to performing this year.
And Cooper Warden coming through, and he's another one of our AV kids.
And will miss his favorite teacher, Miss Bean.
Trying something new tonight with our sideline camera. And, hey, I'm on the sideline, and I'm not great, but, we'll get used to it. As Ross Norwood gets ready to go here momentarily, want to invite you to stay with us as we get going for senior night.
Lindsay's favorite memories of high school are getting to spend time with her close friends. Next we have Christabel.
Lindsay Aguilar coming through.
Christabel is being escorted by her mom, Lorena Ortega, grandmother, Maria Ibarra, and dad, Jose Ortega. After high school, Christabel plans on attending Sam Houston State University to major in animal science and criminal justice and become a game warden. Her best memories from high school are winning third place.
A lot of this class of 2026 contributed heavily. We've got folks from the yearbook staff, from AV, from band, choir, football, pretty much anyone that is contributing to the Friday Night Lights here on the football field tonight.
In aerospace engineering and a bachelor's in political science. After college, she wants to train to become an astronaut and later in life become a legislator to target the crisis in children's.
And going back to talk about one of our first guys that helped us with the AV program, Seth Stewart. Really proud of the contributions that Seth has made to our program. We're going to be sad to see him go after this season.
Next we have Jesse.
And then again, just right down the road from him, Cooper Warden, who's stepped in many times to help us on a camera.
High school, Jesse plans to get
Lindsay Aguilar down the row. I can see her, and Cristobal Ibarra.
Honor Society, National Art Honor Society.
Both of those young ladies on the yearbook staff.
Association this past year. Jesse has also been a committed student athlete for the last 3 years.
And Jesse Fain, our flag runner.
Abigail is being escorted by
among the many things that she does for Liberty High School.
Abigail will be attending North Central Texas College to play.
And now Abby Key coming through, one of our beloved Lady Panther softball players.
Next we have Ella St. Clair. Ella is being escorted by her parents, James and Shauna St. Clair.
Ella St. Clair, and want to appreciate Omar Cantu, the stadium announcer, for helping us out with all the cool stuff that's going on right now. Again, this will be our final game at Memorial Stadium this season.
And also class officer.
Liberty Panthers taking on the Hardin-Jefferson Hawks in about 40 minutes or so.
Leia is being escorted by her mom, La Santia Turner, and Aunt Lena Turner. Her brother, Xavier Gant, and Mary Fisher, and Loretta Sanders.
And Leia Turner, one of the LHS Prancers.
Plans to attend Prairie View A&M to major in business marketing and real estate. She is in her second year of Prancers, the track manager, and is a member of the Leo and Interact Club. Leia would like to thank her family for all they do for her.
Again, that's Leia Turner on the field right now.
Strong with all the attitude she has. She would like to thank her friends for all the amazing memories they have given her, and a big thank you to our Prancer team. I am happy that I've had the pleasure to become a part of this team. Thank you for pushing me to my fullest potential. And another Prancer, we have Emma Zuka.
Emma Zuka coming through now. Emma Zuka, Prancer captain this year. And Emma also part of my theater program for several years.
In dentistry. She has been involved in national.
Emma really taking a big role with the Prancers this season.
Emma is also the Prancer captain. She has obtained her phlebotomy tech certificate and is working towards her patient care tech certificate. Emma hopes to lead the most fulfilling life, cherishing her career, friends, and her family.
And I think we're going to go step onto the field. I'm going to take Jose Becerra with me. We're going to go get some close-ups. We're going to talk to some of these seniors. All right, Jose, let's go.
Has devoted over 100 hours of volunteering at Lyndon B. Johnson Hospital, where her passion for healthcare truly ignited. She plans to continue her journey by attending Alvin Community College to pursue a career as a pediatric cardiac sonographer. Try to say that 3 times fast. Next we have Mariah Rideau. Ms. Rideau is being escorted by her mom, Chastity Brooks, stepdad, William Brooks.
All right, take a quick second to talk to Seth Stewart, one of our longtime AV contributors. Seth, you're a senior this year. What are you going to do after school?
I'm going to go to the Air Force.
You said the Air Force? I thought you said the Marine Corps. Air Force?
Yes, sir. Okay,
Dancing is
all right, hey, just want to shake your hand and thank you for everything you've done, buddy. Proud of everything you've accomplished, and I'm glad for all the things that you've done for us. You've been, just an integral part of what we've done with the Panther Sportz Network the last several years, and hopefully we're going to get you on that softball camera, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Next we have
And we're going to work our way down the line, and let's go interview a couple other folks here. Let's go.
By her parents, Martha and Luis Venegas.
Let's go get Abby Key.
And brother Gael. After high school, Nathalie plans to attend college and pursue a career in pediatrics. She is a 4-year Prancer and is currently serving as first lieutenant. Nathalie is also the vice president for the Liberty FFA chapter. She has been...
All right, Panther Sportz Network, and we're here with senior Abby Key. You just signed to go play softball. Tell us all about it.
Like what?
Oh, there we go. You heard it here first, folks. Where are you going?
I'm going to North Central Texas College.
And you're going to...
Play softball.
Yay! There we go. All right. And what are you going to do for your studies?
My studies, I'm going to do criminology and forensic science.
That sounds way above my pay grade. That's awesome. Can't wait to see you on the diamond this year, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm excited.
All right, perfect. All right, let's move on down the row.
Daniela would like to thank everyone in band, her family, Mr. Smith, and the Prancers for pushing her to work hard and helping her fall in love with dance and music.
Hey, Panther Sportz Network, we're here with the Prancer captain, Emma Zuka. Emma.
Hi.
All right, so you've been the Prancer captain 2 years now, is that right?
Only 1 year, but I was second lieutenant last year.
Okay, well, that's almost the captain, right?
Maybe.
Okay, what are you planning on doing after you graduate, Emma?
I haven't chose yet, but I'm in between either University of Houston or Texas State, and I'm going to major in biochemistry to end up becoming a dentist.
Okay, so you got glitter lips right now. What would I look like with glitter lips? Okay, I can take that. I can handle that. All right, Emma Zuka.
Next we have Zoe Frazier. Miss Frazier is being escorted by her mom, Heather Frazier, stepdad, Dwayne Alford, and by the memory of her dad, Buddy Frazier. After graduation, Zoe plans to attend Lamar University to become a radiologist or radiology technician. She wants to thank her family for always attending her events and supporting her. Zoe wants to give a huge thank you to her mom for always dropping everything to do anything she ever needs. Thank you, Fee and Coach Morgan, for the opportunities that you gave her and for shaping her to be the best person that she can be. Next, we have Addison Cordova.
All right, here we are with Jesse Fain, our BPA president, El Presidente.
Hi.
Hey, but more importantly, on Friday nights, you are the flag runner, right?
Yes.
This past year,
The flag runner.
Yeah, I guess I didn't ask a great enough question. Hey, so what do you plan on doing after you graduate from high school?
I plan on going into mechanical engineering.
Every child out here makes me feel dumb. All right, what does that mean?
That I hope I pass.
And you're a Gig'em, is that right?
No.
No, not A&M? Okay. All right. Undecided. Okay. All right, congratulations, Jesse, and I can't wait to see you in the spring with BPA. Real quick, what do you do on BPA?
I'm the Area 5 Region 1 president, so whenever they go like the state and stuff, I have to help all the state officers.
Cool. I'm sure that means something really cool. and maybe one day I'll be smart enough to know it. Hey, congratulations. Have a great senior year.
Sketch artist. Next we have Emily Hebert. Miss Hebert is being escorted by her parents, Stephen and Julie Hebert. After high school, Emily plans to attend Texas A&M and receive her business degree in marketing. She is a 4-year cheerleader, 3-year class secretary, and also participates in PALS and co-op, as well as getting her phlebotomy certification. Emily would like to thank her parents for all car rides and late nights, especially her mom, for always being by her side. She also
All right, back on the front row, Anaya Brown. Oh, my gosh. It seems like you've been at Liberty High School for 57 and a half years. Is that true or not true?
It's very true.
Okay, and what do you plan on doing when you graduate?
I plan to become a cardiovascular sonographer.
I am batting 1,000 here. Every person that I've stopped and talked to has said they're going to be a doctor, they're going to be a lawyer, an engineer. I'm just looking up. That's pretty cool. Where do you want to go to? What college are you going to?
I'm trying to go to Alvin College.
Oh, did you say Alvin College?
Yeah.
In Alvin?
In Alvin.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I knew my geography. Well, congratulations, and have a great last game. Don't cry on me. Have a great last game as a Prancer.
Yeah, I will. Thank you so much.
Tegan plans to continue her cosmetology education at Lee College and plans to open her own salon one day. She also plans to join the Navigator cheer team at Lee College. Next, we have Hunter Greek. Hunter is being escorted by James and Nicole Greek.
All right, now we have Zoe Frazier. You knew I was going to come down here and say something to you. All right, Zoe, what do you plan on doing after you graduate?
I plan on attending Lamar University and becoming a radiology tech.
Okay, so you may recognize Zoe from the Panther Sportz Network football introduction. She's not afraid to be loud, right? Okay, can you give us your best Let's Go game day on the Panther Sportz Network?
Let's go game day on the Panther Sportz Network.
Okay, all right. I believe you could have. I believe you could. All right, let's see if you can.
What am I supposed to say?
You got to say, let's go on the Panther Sportz Network.
Go on this Panther Sportz Network.
You attacked the Z correctly, absolutely. Hey, real quick while we're standing here, you were in charge of the Liberty TVE parade, did an excellent job. Tell us about all the cool stuff that happened then.
We had 120 entries, which is probably the largest parade in about 4 or 5 years. Just a lot of support and commitment in the community. So it was great.
And next year, same, you?
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
Fingers crossed. All right, awesome.
Texas State Solo and Ensemble Contest and many more. Next we have Bailey.
You know I was going to stop here. Addison Cordova. Ashlyn Cordova, Alexis Cordova. There's a lot of Cordovas over here. All right, Addison, senior year. Where are we going after we graduate?
UTSA, the University of Texas San Antonio.
Well, you got to say it with some authority now.
UTSA!
Thank you. There you go. B. And you've got the whole shirt going on here. Okay, so just wrapped up our volleyball career. Tell us a little bit about how well the girls did this year.
I think they improved a lot this year. The growth that we saw was more than I've seen in all 4 years of my high school, and I'm very proud of them. So I think we did great. We came up short, but it's okay.
More importantly, though, you don't have to hit the weight room or the whatever anymore, right? Are we done? Or are you playing other sports?
Well, we do weight room and cheer, so.
Okay, that makes sense. So at UTSA, what are we doing?
What's it called?
You heard it here first. There we go.
What's it called? Kinesiology to get my bachelor's degree in physical therapy.
Look, if I can't put you on the spot, you just haven't lived life yet. All right, so congratulations on graduating next semester. Yes. Wink, wink, hand, hand, all that good stuff, yeah? And then by then you'll be able to lock in exactly what that degree is, right?
Yes.
All right, one last time, UTSA, give it to us.
UTSA!
Okay. That was perfectly loud. All right. All right, you got the A&M shirt on. We'll go ahead and stop with you, Summer. All right, Summer Balch, tell us about it. What are you going to do after you graduate?
I'm going to attend Texas A&M University and study for psychology.
Okay, Mr. Ewing said he absolutely has to have a whoop.
Whoop!
He's not letting me think that that's very good. He said it sounded like a whoops. You got to be better than that. Come on, one more time.
Whoop!
Okay. And what are we doing? What are we doing in college?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Yeah. What are you going to study?
Psychology.
Psychology. That means you're going to mess with my mind? Okay, well, not too much. There's not a whole bunch up there. All right, Summer Balch.
Austin to study astronomy and pursue his PhD. He wants to give a special thanks to his mom, siblings,
yes. You know, with Ross Norwood being my running mate, this was going to happen, Emily. This was going to happen. All right, you are the queen of the cheerleading squad. Is that correct? Okay, all right.
She's a very active member.
Okay, well, she is definitely an active member. All right, what are you going to do, and where are you going to do the said activity after school?
I'm planning to go to Texas A&M University and get my business degree in marketing.
All right, has that caused a rift in the family that you're going to A&M?
Well, Ryan's already there. So.
Okay. All right. Well, the money.
I've already dealt with the fact that I went to UT, and my kids are both going to go to A&M now.
Do you cry yourself to sleep some nights or no?
They love it. They're happy. That's all that matters.
Well, absolutely. All right. So one last time, Summer tried to give us a whoop. Can you give us a good whoop? Or I'm not an Aggie. I don't know. Can you give us a good one?
Y'all want to do it together?
Oh, this is a family affair.
2, 3.
Woo!
All right, you're going to have to get better because that game's coming up in a couple of weeks. All right, Mr. Ewing said, how about a gig 'em?
Gig 'em.
All right, that's better. I guess that's better. All right, let's move on down here. Ximena. All right, baby. Finally, a shirt, a real shirt. Axum Jacks. All right, what are you going to do when you graduate?
I hope to go to college for 4 years and become a registered nurse, and then hopefully get some work experience, but then go back to school for my higher degrees.
Perfect. Now, do you have the Axum Jacks down? Okay, we'll work on it. It's not terrible. All right, you are watching the Panther Sportz Network. It's senior night here at Memorial Stadium, and we are just walking around and seeing what we can do and seeing how crazy I can talk tonight. All right, so before I move away from you, what was your favorite memory of high school?
It would probably have to be. Sorry, I'm just emotional today. But it would probably have to be cheerleading.
You say cheerleading? All right, I'm not going to make you give a backflip, so you don't have to worry about that at all. All right, specifically, you guys just went to competition, was it last weekend? And y'all did, amazing, right?
Yes, it was really neat to place that good. It was very well-deserved. I think we've been putting a lot of hard work into cheer, and just to see it be rewarded is amazing.
I don't think I've heard a kid in 10 years say the word neat, and it sounded awesome. You nailed it. All right, congratulations.
A big shout out to Jimena. Today is her 18th birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday? Oh, my gosh. All right, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jimena. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I wouldn't want to spend my birthday anywhere else.
Well, we've got to win tonight because it's your birthday. How about that? All right, let's give one last fist bump. All right, awesome.
High school Pepper plans to get his degree and become a process operator. Next, we have Cameron Young. Cameron is being escorted by his mom, Keely, Dad David, Gigi, Chris, Pops, and Stacy. After high school, Cameron plans to attend college to study criminal justice. Next, we have Mason Jordan. Mason is being escorted by his parents, Jennifer and Benjamin Jordan. After high school, Mason plans to attend college to pursue his doctorate and become a psychiatrist. He has played football all 4 years of high school and also has...
All right, still on the Panther Sportz Network, and we're here on senior night. Cam Harper! All right, the big boy. All right, what are we going to do on senior night here on this field, this last time?
We're getting a win. What you mean?
Next we have Frankie.
That's what I meant. What are we going to do on this field?
Getting a win. Play our hearts out. And just fight one more time to get this win. That's all it is.
Okay, your greatest memory at Memorial Stadium. And you can't say this. I'm a celebrity, but I'm not that big, okay?
I think it's just playing with my brothers that I grew up with this whole time. That's really it. I just play with the seniors that I love.
That homecoming game wasn't awesome. That was pretty good, right?
That homecoming game was good too. I like that was a great feeling.
Okay, what are you doing when you graduate?
I plan to attend college. I don't know where yet, and to study sports medicine.
Perfect. I love interviewing people like you because you make fat guys look like me. You make me look a little slimmer, maybe. I don't know. All right, Farrah, you're right in the middle of everything. What cool things are coming up?
The cool things coming up are going to be the pass the tradition. Our seniors will go down and pass this Panther tradition on to some younger Panthers, and we just want to encourage them to be great Panther fans and participate, and we're just thankful for the kids coming up, and these guys have been great examples for those younger ones. And then at the end of the game, these guys get to take their last 100-yard walk and come and see us. And this field means a lot to them, and as always, go Panthers.
I got to tell you, I liked the cold last week. I'm way too fat for this. I've been sweating so much. It's going to be cold tomorrow and Monday. That's when we should have played. All right, look, Kendall, you're not a senior, but you did some senior things the other day. I don't know if you watched that broadcast, but I may have screamed your name once or twice, yeah?
Yes, sir. I saw it. Yeah, I watched it a million times already.
Well, don't say that. My head's already too big as it is. Hey, congratulations on a great run with the Lady Panther volleyball team, and I know we'll be back to see you again. Basketball, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Perfect.
Next, we have Landon Guzman. Landon is being escorted by his parents, Daniela and Greg. After high school, Landon wants to become a police officer and then start his own business. Next, we have Grayson Weeks. Grayson is being escorted by his parents, Monica and Daniel Weeks. Grandparents, James and Wendy Weeks, and James and Cindy Kinsbury, and siblings, Caden, Kylie, and Emmy. After high school, Grayson plans to pursue a sales career in the oil and gas industry.
All right, we're here with the leg, Diego Diaz. All right, senior year, Diego. What's your favorite memory at Memorial Stadium? It could be soccer, it could be football, whatever.
Yeah, the game winner against Livingston.
Oh, that was only a couple of weeks ago. I love that, the homecoming game. Tell me how that felt. Did you know it was going to go through after you kicked it?
I did. It went good. Everything went good. Thanks to my holder and my snapper, everything came out right. And got the win. Yes, sir.
What do you plan on doing after you graduate?
Going to college. Yes, sir. Playing football.
Making a lot of money, and I think you owe me like $10,000 or something, right?
20.
All right, $20,000. Do you know what you're going to do in college?
Probably go in for a kicker, and then probably for engineering.
Yes, sir.
Hey, who's here with you tonight?
Excuse me?
Who's here with you tonight?
My mom and my dad came to support.
Say their name.
Olga Ramirez and Alvaro Diaz. Yes, sir.
Are your brothers here?
Yes, sir. They're in the stands.
All right, I've got to make sure that I see them. You come from a long line of great soccer players. Is there any more soccer players coming after you? You're the last one.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll have to find someone else to shout out, right? All right, man. All right, this is the class of 2026 on the Memorial Stadium field. You're watching Senior Night on the Liberty Panther Sportz Network. Oh, here's Ross Norwood.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that's okay. We're just kind of talking about it, going through, interviewing people. Hey, the last game, at the stadium this season. What do you expect tonight out of the Liberty Panthers?
Well, these two teams play each other tough every year, regardless of record, and I expect another game like last year. I mean, that was an exciting game last year in Hardin-Jefferson, even though it was a monsoon.
All right, let's go see if we can find Fallon. There's Fallon K. Let's find Fallon K. We are live. We are live. All right, Fallon. Fallon K. I've shouted you out the last couple of nights. You have been so instrumental in doing all the cool things. You and Leslie Lawrence, Farrah Harper. What cool things? Oh, Moni Chandler. Like, there's so many great names. So what cool things are going to happen later on today?
So right now we're going to do what we call Pass the Tradition. So our Friday Night Light seniors are going to now give our elementary San Jacinto kids what we call a Pass the Tradition. So they're giving their Panther tradition down to the new group, so that hopefully that will ignite their love of being a Panther. So they're about to walk towards each other, meet in the middle, and exchange gifts, a little hug, all that good stuff. Then after the game tonight, our senior football players will line up. We're going to do the last 100-yard walk. They'll line up on one end zone, their families and parents on the other, and they will take their last 100-yard walk as a Liberty Panther down to their parents.
Now, were you responsible for this?
I did. Well, I made it happen, but it was not my idea. Both of these were from TikTok.
Okay.
I kept that to myself, but hey.
Keep that to yourself. We're going to cut that later on. Okay, so we've got this, and this is your last. This is your last one. Your baby is a senior.
It's a senior, so I'm passing it on.
Okay, so
it's going to be you'll see new faces next year, but it's in great hands.
Feeling emotional tonight or no?
A little, yes. I mean, I'm excited, but it's been a long time I've done this. I'm gonna miss it for sure. I'll still be involved a little bit, but I'm definitely gonna miss it.
Just remember, this place sucks you in. So you say a little bit, and it might be a lot of it.
It might be. If that's okay, that's okay. I mean, I was the Liberty Panther, so was my husband. So it holds a special place for us.
All right, Fallon K. on the Panther Sportz Network. Thank you for everything that you've done.
Absolutely. All right, we're gonna get started.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Memorial Stadium. This game is being conducted in rules and regulations of the University of Intergalactic League. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We ask as a spectator, you consider the time and the effort.
I'm standing right next to the Mighty Panther band director, Sean Smith. You got you don't have a bunch of seniors this year, but you got. Oh, well, I feel like you've had more in the past.
We've had a couple more, but this is one of our bigger classes this year.
And you got some really good seniors.
Very, very talented. These kids have done a lot.
You guys just went to competition a couple of weeks ago. Tell us about that.
We went to competition a couple of weeks ago, and we've got a pretty young band. We've got a large senior class, but then we've also got about 40 kids that are freshmen and sophomores. So we came away with an excellent rating, which was pretty good, but we're going to build on that.
All right, so you've got something really cool coming down the pipe for halftime tonight. Talk to us about that.
So next week is Veterans Day, where we honor all of our veterans that have served our country and protected our freedoms. And tonight we're going to do a joint performance with Hardin-Jefferson's band of the Marches of the Armed Forces to recognize those people that are at the game that may not necessarily be at our ceremony next week.
All right, Christy Bean is kind of directing the annual Veterans Day program on Tuesday. Do you give us a couple of bits of information about that?
So on Tuesday, we're going to have our Veterans Day ceremony. We start with a breakfast for veterans at the school at 8 a.m., and you can get in touch with her via email. It's on our website. We would love to have as many veterans there as possible, and then at about 9 o'clock, we will start a ceremony where we honor all the veterans and have presentations from the choir, the band. We have poetry readings from some of our students. It's a big way for our community to give back to those that have done so much for us.
All right, one final message for your seniors this year, Sean.
If you learn nothing else, learn that it is okay to struggle and to go and be good.
Hey, that's a great message. I love it. All right, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
You're watching Liberty Panther football on the Panther Sportz Network. I'm Joe Roberts. You've been watching the senior night festivities at Memorial Stadium. We'll be right back after this.
It's game day on the Panther Sportz Network. Let's go!
Ever since I was a little kid, I always looked up to the people that played on Friday night, and now I'm one of them.
You're watching the Panther Sportz Network.
I love Friday nights because the atmosphere Friday nights football brings, and I love our community.
Joe Roberts, Ross Norwood, Richard Ewing, 100 years of Panther football.
On the outside, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Panthers!
There it is. Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sportz Network. I'm Joe Roberts, and I'm here with Felicia Davis, who's one of the co-cheerleading sponsors. You guys have so many cool seniors this year.
We do.
Tell us about the cool seniors.
They're just great leaders on the track, on the field, and in the classroom.
You have been the cheerleading sponsor longer than...
Move your attention.
No, I'm not going to say that's going to sound mean.
13 years.
13 years.
Yes.
You have seen every facet of the game, every facet of cheerleading that can possibly happen. Haley Morgan came on, was it 2 years ago?
Yeah, last year.
Okay, this is her second year.
And she is amazing.
So how has she changed the culture or the tenor of the cheerleading squad?
She was a cheerleader herself in school and in college, and then she's also been on staff with UCA, and just great leadership, and we're very fortunate to have her because I was just there, just hanging out.
You do not get to say that. You give yourself credit. So, was it last weekend? You guys went to competition, and oh my gosh, y'all killed it.
We did. We're very proud of them. We placed second in UCA regionals, which gives us a bid to nationals at Disney.
All right, this is the Panther Sportz Network. Felicia Davis, cheer sponsor. Myself and Ross are going to make our way back upstairs, and we are about 16 minutes away from game time at Memorial Stadium. I'll be right back.
The shadows were dancing on the building's golden light when sunset glow. Bustling streets and busy traffic, walking hand in hand on our way.
Junior Olivia Knott. Sophomore UCA All-American Carson Keel. Junior Miley Miller. Mascot Sienna West. Hootie of the Week. Mascot Sophia Martin as Hootie the Hawk. Junior Berkeley Omni. Junior Lily Wood. Sophomore UCA All-American Kylie Keel. Junior UCA All-American Caitlin Westbrooks. Junior Reese Fellett. Junior Emma Burkle. Senior Addison Tran. Senior UCA All-American Penny Ford Eddie Patterson. Senior Sierra Charles. Senior JC Breeden. Senior UCA All-American Penny Ford Bennett Jordan. Senior Miley Hargett. Senior
UCA All-American pitted forward, Cheer Hawaii, best tumbler, and team leader, Kelsey Banks. Senior, Cameron Robichaud. Junior, Madeline Smith. Junior, UCA All-American, Presley King. Senior, Marilana Lawrence. And freshman, UCA Best Jumper winner, Lainey Jeffcoat. The cheerleader of the week is senior Sierra Charles. And now for your Liberty High School cheerleaders. Junior pitted forward recipient, Janelle LaFleur. Sophomore cheerleader of the week, Annalise Russell. Sophomore, April Ochoa. Sophomore All-American pitted forward recipient, Kendall Harper. Junior All-American, Alexa Willis. Senior, Camila Cortina. Senior two-time All-American Cheer Hawaii participant, Hannah Roberts. Senior All-American Cheer Hawaii participant, Zoe Frazier. Senior All-American Cheer Hawaii participant, Senior of the Week, Summer Balch. Senior All-American pitted forward recipient, mascot, Hunter Reed. Senior All-American pitted forward recipient, Addison Cordova. Senior Cheer Hawaii participant, Keegan Lopez. Senior Emily Hebert. Junior two-time All-American, Madison Zerax. Junior Michaela Page. Junior three-time All-American, Zaylee Taylor. Junior Braylon Balcom. Sophomore Jocelyn Villafani. Freshman Mascot Leadership Award recipient, Evelyn Delahousse. Junior Manager Riley Kleiman. Assistant coach is Felicia Davis and head coach is Haley Morgan.
All right, Panther Nation, you are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. Joe Roberts, Ross Norwood, producer Richard Ewing, and we are at Memorial Stadium for 10-4A action between the visiting Hardin-Jefferson Hawks and your Liberty Panthers. It is senior night tonight, and if you've been with us for the last, 10, 15 minutes or so, then you got to see all of the cool stuff, and you got to see me walk around, lose my breath, sweat, and my real co-host was my Liberty Panther Sports Network terrible towel that I've got, and there it is right there. Yeah, again, I'm way too fat to be walking around without this bad boy. It's the real co-host. And I want to say thank you, buddy, for being here. You had some eye surgery earlier this week, Ross Norwood, and you're not wearing your glasses. Man, you look amazing without those glasses. We're going to get that Wayne's World extreme close-up shot there. That's clear. As I said, we're going to cross the T's and dot the lowercase J's so we don't make you feel uncomfortable. Man, that's a close-up.
That really does get close, and it stays.
Well, I was telling
clear.
I was telling Richie as we were walking around, of all the things that I think I'm sort of good at, probably walking around and interviewing people, man on the street stuff. That's probably not my strong suit there.
It's difficult because
yeah, that's a whole. I like being behind the camera. See, we got this camera on us right now, and I prefer not to have that. You can just hear my sultry voice, as it were. How about that?
Your words, not mine.
Oh man, I thought you had that put on a T-shirt, but okay.
No. I don't do the T-shirts, but it was nice to see all the seniors, and kind of weird also because we remember when they were freshmen.
Yeah, this class of 2026 has just been incredibly involved in just everything going around. A lot of our AV kids, yearbook kids, flag runners, choir, band, prancers, football, you name it, they're all here tonight. And we've been covering them in some sort of way, probably since many of them were in junior high, talking about them and all that other stuff, because, man, they've just been involved in so many things.
Backgammon.
Yeah, backgammon. I believe both teams have made their way out of the locker room to get the Liberty School song here. And we're under 8 minutes to go before this. This is going to be the final game of the season. Neither of these teams have qualified for the playoffs this season. I believe Hardin-Jefferson comes into tonight with a 4-5 record. So if they win tonight, they would pull even for their season record. And Liberty with a 2-7 record, and they are looking to go out on a high note, and they've done that the last couple of years, Ross.
Yes, and that would leave Liberty with a 3-7 record overall. You gave Hardin-Jefferson's overall record if they win.
Right. I was getting to Liberty.
You turned around to leave.
It happens sometimes. A lot of cool goings on around. If you tuned in earlier this week, on the road at Porter High School, Lady Panther volleyball team ended their fairly magnificent volleyball season. They lost in 5 to Madisonville, and man, that was probably as good of a 5-set game as I've seen or been a part of, and thank Karen Slack for stepping in to do color commentary as I did play-by-play on that series. Lady Panthers, man, all the matches were close.
Well, and I think all the viewers should be thankful for Karen because they didn't have to hear me.
Oh, yeah. I had some people text me and say that exact thing. Well, the Liberty Panther band tonight looks a little more full than normal. The middle school band in attendance tonight with the high school kids. And I interviewed Sean earlier, and they're going to be doing a cool little thing for Veterans Day at halftime. They have a little combined program with the Hardin-Jefferson band, and there is the Hardin-Jefferson football team taking the field. And Hardin-Jefferson looking to level up and end their season with a 500 record. And Liberty trying to end the season on a good note. The last several weeks have been rough for the Liberty Panthers, Ross.
Last week got off to a rough start, 21-0, and then Liberty started coming back a little bit, got a touchdown and a field goal and another touchdown. And it was good to see them be able to get something going, even if it was not to really get within what word am I looking for?
I don't know what word
striking
you're looking
distance.
For. You said you had eye surgery, not any other kind of surgery.
No, I had the lumbotomy 2 weeks ago.
Okay, well, that's pretty big time. Well, both teams
it's
now
outpatient care now.
Oh, that's good. Both teams now on the field. Down there in the corner of that south end zone, the Vindicator staff, Russell Payne, Jerry Mahalski.
They do a great job covering local sports. They've gone to a game every week in Liberty County and sometimes outside of Liberty County.
Well, they actually been able to get 2 games per week. We've had a lot of Thursday night games this year.
Yeah, with Hardin having a lot of Thursday night games, they'll do a game on Thursday with Hardin as they did last night. and they will then do the Friday night game. So they closed out the season here in Liberty. And you can get them on their Facebook page, The Vindicator, and watch the halftime show. They're doing the pregame show or have just wrapped up the pregame show.
Well, Ross, Hardin-Jefferson, you get a chance to watch some game film. What are we going to see tonight out of the Hawks?
They like to spread the ball out. There's going to be some inside zone runs, as well as a fair number of screens.
And we want to thank any of our friends from over at Sour Lake that may be joining us tonight. And thank all of our friends, family, fans from across the country. We often have people from other states and all over who check out the Panther Sportz Network to keep up with how the teams that we cover are doing on the season.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us here today as we play our last football game. Thank you for the gift of this game and the strength to play it. Help us to compete with honor, respect, and teamwork. Protect every player from injury and help us to remember that win or lose, our true victory is in showing good sportsmanship and character. Let our words, actions, and lives reflect your light so that others may see you through us. We come before you tonight filled with gratitude and emotion. Thank you for the gift of this team, for every senior who has given their heart, their time, and their effort to this game. As they take the field one last time, may they feel your presence with them. When the lights fade and we head home, let each of us return home safely, filled with gratitude for the moments we've shared. In your name we pray, amen.
Prayer complete.
Remain standing for our national anthem.
National anthem. Mighty Panther Band. And that'll do it from the Mighty Panther Band and the national anthem. That means that we are just about time for kickoff. The captains for tonight for the Liberty Panthers on the numbers. They're moving across. And it will be Cameron Harper, number 2, Connor Geezy, 17, Pepper Dubose, 23, and our old reliable Frankie Mares, number 8.
Bring them out.
Ross, now that you've had eye surgery, I bet you can see who's over there for the Hawks.
Yeah, from left to right, it's Hayden Henry, Javon Williams, Quinston Heim,
Captains tonight are number 2, Cameron Harper, number 17, Connor Geezy.
We've got an 88.
That's 28.
28. Okay, well, great. That surgery's really going well for me. Brock Slocum.
Well, it looks as though Hardin-Jefferson has won the toss.
Jefferson, one coin toss. Refer to the second A to play some football.
Well, I love it when that ref mic is working. Hardin-Jefferson did win the coin toss. They have deferred to the second half. So that means that we're going to get to see the Panther offense right away. We'll be coming soon to you with basketball. Try to do some basketball. I believe we're going to get to do a game in December, and that'll probably, I think we're only going to get to do 1 or 2 games before we head into the Christmas break. So not too many more opportunities, Ross.
Is basketball the one you kick with your foot?
I think so. The number 54, Jose Bahena, who will be doing the kicking duties for Hardin-Jefferson. They'll set up on their 40. Hardin-Jefferson will be working from left to right or from north to south.
Jaden Holmes, the deep man for Liberty.
Bahena getting set to go. And we are underway. A high kick. It's going to be deep. Fielded cleanly by Holmes. Still on his feet, looks for some running room. A nice return from Jaden Holmes.
Tackle by Aaron Pinkston.
Gonna have good starting field position. They will be on their 32-yard line, it looks like.
Somebody to watch on defense for Hardin-Jefferson is going to be Ty Pierce. He's number 8. Of course, I say that, and he won't be out there.
Connor Geezy on the numbers on the short side. Empty backfield, 5 wide for Frankie Mares. Trips to his left. And we have designed quarterback run. Mares with a lot of green, and he's going to get near the 50-yard line. It'll be a big pickup for the Liberty Panthers, and they're going to mark him at the 50, Ross.
Yeah, nice job there by Jackson Harris. A little chip block there downfield. And it just threw that defensive back off just a little bit, enough to get a few more yards.
The 20, what was that? No, not a 28-yard pickup, an 18-yard pickup. Math, Ross.
Yeah, don't get talking to me about math.
Jaden Holmes in the backfield with Mares now. Holmes up the middle, and another big chunk, and still going. He was on top of a Hardin-Jefferson player, so he wasn't actually down yet. They finally blow the whistle, and he's going to pick up about 7 or 8 on that carry.
Yeah, Quinston Heim was who he was on top of. That could not have been comfortable.
2nd down and 3. Liberty in Hawk territory on the Hawk 43-yard line, near hash mark. He trips to the short side, lone receiver up top, Tony Seha. And we're going to get a flag and probably going to be going against Liberty. I imagine that's going to be a false start.
False start. 79, Liberty, 71, 5-yard period.
Daily double there, both Jackson Harris.
That'll back them up. Now they're on the 48-yard line of Hardin-Jefferson. Same formation. Holmes to the left. This time Mares keeps it, and he runs right up the gut. He's going to pick up enough for the 1st down. He'll be at the 38-yard line of Hardin-Jefferson, and man, where has this been for the last couple of weeks, Ross?
So far tonight, the offensive line for Liberty being able to pick up their blocks and seal off some lanes. But we have something. There was a conference. Apparently.
1st and 10, far hash mark for the Liberty Panthers. 38-yard line of Hardin-Jefferson. Frankie Mares again with an empty set. And he's going to run the ball again right up the middle. And I thought I saw a flag coming in from the back, but maybe that was just a glint. The Hardin-Jefferson flag core over there. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw that gleam, and I thought that was a flag.
It's gotten me a couple of times so far tonight, and we're only on the 1st drive.
Well, that's about a 7-yard pickup for Mares. That'll be 2nd down and 3.
Something to have to watch here is on that carry and a couple of the others, that ball's a little far away from his body.
He's on the 31-yard line. This time Mares, he'll pitch it out to Holmes. Holmes on the right, and he's going to get pushed out by number 5, Winston Hine, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. The Liberty Panthers opening drive of this first quarter, and they are picking up yards, Ross.
Yeah, it's something they've struggled with on these first drives of the game, and getting the ball first, the majority of the time actually, whether they win or lose the toss, and being able to capitalize here would be huge. Stating the obvious.
24-yard line, 1st and 10. Holmes to the right, trips to the short side. And this time Holmes again breaks a tackle. Off to the left, 20, 15, runs over a Hawk. It's number 15 that he pushes down, Cade Thibodeau. Let's see where they spot him. I think he's going to have enough for another Panther first down, Ross.
So far, being able to chomp this Hawk defense. And they've done it a variety of ways. They've bounced outside. They've had some inside runs.
They're going to be on the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. They can pick up a first down without scoring here. Trips to the short side. Lone receiver to the wide side. Holmes in the backfield to the left. And Holmes right up the gut. He'll pick up another big chunk of change here. And so far, this Panther offensive line is just blowing holes through there.
Yeah, it's something that you've seen glimpses of throughout the season, but have not been able to do consistently.
2nd down and short for Liberty. They are on the Hawk 7-yard line. They can pick up a first down. This time, under center, offset eye. Holmes.
Mares tried to sell that as a late exchange and then also a keeper. And that's one of the times they've been able to kind of stop him.
All right, that's who they put Jacob Rawlinson in at the fullback spot. So right now he's back there with Holmes, same offset eye. And this time, thought they lost the ball, but fortunately.
No, it looks like he's going to get the first down. He's incredibly close. He looks like maybe he's a football or two and past the first down marker.
Oh, I thought he lost the ball and Rubio had to get on it and pick it up. Because Rubio ended up with the ball.
Yeah, and that'll drop the sticks.
Well, no matter what they did, it was enough for a first down. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. They are on the near hash mark. This is the first drive of the first quarter. Holmes in the backfield again. Trips to the far side. One receiver to the short side. Holmes cuts to his right. Rubio loses his helmet. He'll have to come off.
Yeah, dove forward. We saw that 3 or 4 times in the game last week.
Holmes pushes and picks up about 3 yards. They'll be on the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Panther band getting a little anxious there.
And staying with that, trips to the short side. Holmes in the backfield. Mares chooses to keep it. He's going to lose a yard or so on the play. Davian Levine in the backfield. He's going to stop Mares.
He did not bite on the
Hawks.
Pierre Harrison checked in for Rubio. Rubio's helmet's good to go. He'll be back out there. That'll put him back on the 3-yard line, so about a 2-yard loss on that. Under 6:20 to go here in the first quarter. All tied up at 0. Liberty in the middle of their first drive, and they have chewed up 6 minutes of clock here. Mares. He'll follow Holmes. Tries to spin, and this Hawk defense has stiffened up in the last couple of plays, and I don't know if he's going to get back to that line of scrimmage or not.
Yeah, a couple of Panthers came in to try to give him a nice, helpful shove forward.
Levine again with the stop for the Hawks.
And
now it's going to bring up, should be 4th and goal here. They are not going to send on the kick team. They're going to go for it here. And they try to hard count them.
Yeah, and get it a little shorter goal line.
Well, that's going to be a play clock, so they are now going to send on the field goal unit. So they didn't get the hard count.
Quarterback.
So they take the delay of game to put it back just a little bit, make it a little easier for Diego Diaz.
Yeah, create a little bit of an angle here because at that angle on the near hash, that far up, it really just, you're having to climb the stairs pretty quick to get over the crossbar.
Well, they had the ball for almost 7 minutes, Ross. So they send Diego Diaz on. Snap low, but the kick is up, and it is good at the 5:02 mark. Liberty strikes first. They lead Hardin-Jefferson 3-0. We'll be right back.
The shadows were dancing on the building's golden light when the sun sank low. Passing streets and busy traffic, walking hand in hand on our way.
2027 is selling Lamel sausage wraps.
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. Liberty Panthers on their opening drive chewing up almost 7 minutes of game clock, and that culminates in a Diego Diaz field goal. And Liberty leads 3-0 here in the first quarter.
You get some points there, not the points you wanted. You wanted 6 instead of 3, but hey, you take the points.
Liberty Panthers have shown the penchant for the onside kick. I don't know if that's going to happen here early on in the game, but they sure haven't been afraid to try that. Diego Diaz, one of the better ones in the district. As he gets set to kick the ball away. He goes right down, and it's touched, and the Liberty Panthers come up with the football. And, well, producer Richard Ewing whispering in my ear, you better go buy a lottery ticket. Well, we've seen them do that a few times. And why not do it again after you chew up that much clock? You get the 3 points. Not what you want, as you just said a second ago, Ross. And so now they have the ball back again. And, man, that Hawk offense is going to be chewing on the bit.
The defense. Offense has not gotten a chance.
I know they're going to be chewing on the bit trying to get into this game. And what do they say? The best offense is a great defense. The great defense is a great offense. Which one?
Well, I think it's half. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Okay, either way. Well, the officials are trying to discuss this.
Ball belongs to Hardin-Jefferson.
Well, now they're going to say that I don't know that the ball went 10 yards, but I thought it hit off of a Hawk. Coach Harrison is.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge shift because now they're going to get it at midfield or about midfield.
Well, that's a pretty wild reversal there. So instead of being a Panther onside recover, it's going to be a Hawk first down.
Wow, and that is a quick change. I saw them. I was grabbing your shoulder because I thought they were huddling about something, and sure enough, they were.
Well, now we're going to get a look at this Hawk offense. A run right out of the gate. It's number 23 who totes the rock, Eric Petrie. And he's going to get popped at about the line of scrimmage. He might have picked up one.
Now number 23, Eric Petrie.
DeCorian Warren, the quarterback for the Hawks.
Oh, yeah, it's a little different. We had in previous games Ryan Samhoff, the senior.
We may still get to see him. Warren in the shotgun. He sends number 24, Dickerson, over to the left. Warren's going to keep the ball. He'll run up the middle. And they'll trade plays the way Liberty did with the quarterback. As Warren picks up a nice bit on that. Pick up about 5. Bring up 3rd down and 4 or so.
Yeah, interesting how they kind of came together there and decided that the ball had hit off of not hit off of a player and had not gone 10 yards.
Warren in the shotgun again. He'll go to his left, pursued quickly. Finally, Rawlinson able to push him out. And man, they had him way back in the back.
Yeah, he just bounced right off of him, got him around the ankles, but
very
couldn't hold on.
Run. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Hawks. They will be on the Liberty Panther 34-yard line, far hash mark. And the Hawks working from left to right.
34-yard line, 1st and 10 Hawks.
Warren. This time he landed off to number 23. Stays on his feet. Gets pulled down by several Panthers, led by number 25, Lawson. Petrie again with the carry. Just about 5 yards. Bring up 2nd down and 5 for Hardin-Jefferson.
First Panther to get there on stop is number 78, Carlos Rubio Jr.
Warren looking for the sign. He'll have 3 wide receivers to his right. And he's going to go right up the middle again. Bounces out to the right, and he is off to the races. And that will be a touchdown for the Hawks.
Number 1, DeCorian Warren takes it in for a Hawks touchdown.
At the 2:32 mark, DeCorian Warren with the touchdown rumble on the right side. About a 29-yard touchdown
29
run.
yards is what I clocked.
He gets set up for the extra point. Be number 54, Jose Bahena, on for the PAT for Hardin-Jefferson. Low, mishandled. Liberty all over the holder and somehow still on his feet. He finally gets pushed out and almost turned nothing into a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, and it came across.
Fortunately, that didn't happen. So at the 2:32 mark, HJ leads Liberty 6-3. We'll be right back.
To our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years past, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from the...
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sportz Network. Joe Roberts, Ross Norwood, producer Richard Ewing. 2:32 mark, and DeCorian Warren from the right side, 29-yard touchdown run. Point after attempt not good. HJ leads Liberty 6-3 here in the first quarter on senior night. Nice festivities pregame.
Well, I didn't see that happening after Liberty recovered the onside kick.
Yeah, we always get some.
We thought they were.
It's going to be kicked out of bounds. That will induce the penalty, and Liberty will have nice starting field position again for their second drive of the night, Ross.
Yeah, the official on the far side who threw that flag, he could play in a windy conditions, play golf, as he had that one just below the wind.
Yeah, he was all over it. I see your dad's in the booth with us tonight, checking on his baby boy, making sure he's okay after his surgery. I think he brought your security blanket with him, so he can give that to you.
Well, I hope so, because this one's going to be an exciting one. Both teams on offense moving the ball fairly easily. Liberty, the contrast of the two, Liberty taking over 6 minutes off the clock, and Hardin-Jefferson only about 3.
Mares with Holmes to his right, tight trips. He'll drop back, and he will step into the pocket and unleash it down the left-hand side. Seha in his hands, and a big catch from the wide receiver. And, man, he really wanted that. He had a couple that hit him in the hands that he couldn't come up with last week, Ross. And what a comeback catch for that young man.
That was incredible, and he was able to get it, and it did bounce just a tiny bit in his hands, but he secured it, and right on his back was Kay Thibodeau, and Thibodeau stayed with it and rode his back for about 2 yards.
Again, Mares in the gun, Holmes to his left. And Holmes right side, pops out to the right, tries to push number 5 off, and finally number 21 comes over to clean it up. That's Aaron Pinkston and Quinston Heim, but Jaden Holmes, another nice pickup on first down, almost enough for first down, about 9 yards on the carry.
Yeah, Quinston was right there and was able to hold him off just long enough. Holmes almost breaking free. He'll come out of the game for a breather after that run.
Be down to the Hawk 16-yard line on the far hash mark. And this time we'll get, looks like Luca Perez in the backfield with Mares, as he's going to call his own number to the left. And just like we've seen so many times, Connor Giese out there at that wide receiver spot.
We have a late flag coming in from the no, it's not. He was in the end zone. And
see, perhaps some holding or defensive holding, I don't know.
that is the prediction. It's a good bet. Although you don't normally see that one come in from that far out.
No, well, the official looks like he's facing Liberty, so this. Oh, okay, inadvertent whistle perhaps, or maybe they just decided they weren't going to call that.
Looks like it is enough for the first down.
At any rate, it's going to be a first down for Liberty. They're going to be on the, looks like, 12-yard line.
Ball's placed at the 11-yard line, first and 10 Liberty.
Near hash mark, Perez still in the backfield with Mares, trips to the right. Perez, nope, Mares fakes everyone, and he steps through the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Panthers. And on senior night, the senior with the run, Ross.
Button, who's got the button? You don't see that as much as we used to, but that was the case there. Luca Perez really selling that one.
He sold it to everyone. I think everyone in the stadium was following him. So
well, the crazy
nice
thing
job.
is I'm watching it and watching him, and I see his arms go, and I'm going, wait a minute, you're going to get that ball too far away from your body. It's going to go popping out.
11-yard touchdown run for the senior. Diego Diaz on for the point after attempt. Mares with the hold. Snap's good. The kick is up, but there's a flag.
This one's good, but there's a flag on the play.
Let's see what that flag's all about.
Block in the back?
Well, it may have been some offside.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Defense. They put it in the flag. Extra point is good.
So that's going to be a good point after attempt. We're going to stay here instead of going to the commercial. At the 106 mark, senior Frankie Mares trots in from the right-hand side for the 11-yard touchdown run. Diego Diaz with the point after attempt. There's Paul in the back. I love it. So you know you can't move. You're part of the Panther Sportz Network.
There we go. That camera will follow you.
Yeah,
we have no control over that camera. They're doing that in the truck.
We can do nothing with that. Well, that's your serious face right there. Well, that was a good bit quicker that time. It only took about a minute and a half.
Yeah, they got that ball with 2 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. And now at 106, so they showed that one. Now the big pass there by Mares to Seha.
Right, that was beautiful.
right along that sideline. I want to say something on the previous run that Mares had where we had the inadvertent flag come in. Connor Giese threw a tremendous block.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
And disengaged at exactly the right time.
Yeah, he has done that a bunch out there on that far side. He's a tall kid. He's able to get leverage on those shorter defensive backs.
It'll be interesting, Joe. We'll talk about it after this kickoff.
Diego Diaz. Again, a high pooch kick. That's going to get fielded cleanly by number 4, Gavin Rubio. And so HJ will start their second drive on their own 41-yard line, perhaps. Let's see where they're going to give it to them.
41 or 42. It looks like they're going to go the 41.
Start on the 41. Well, Ross, neither of these teams with really anything to play as far as the playoffs go, playing for pride. Sometimes you get some of the best games of the year when you're playing for pride.
Well, Liberty has had Hardin-Jefferson as the last game of the season for the last 3 years, probably, I think. And they've played some doozies. First one playing here in a while.
DeCorian Warren. And we're going to get a flag, and that is going to be a false start against the Hawks.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on the left tackle. He tried to sell it, though, Joe.
They always do. The best ones do.
The best ones do. Yeah, anytime you see a player and his hands are held up in the air saying, I didn't do it, he's the one that did it.
On the 36-yard line now, 1st and 15. Warren, he'll hand the ball off. And breaking some tackles. It's number 23 with a very big pickup. About a 25-yard pickup. And I love the enthusiasm. I had a big swim maneuver over there. Looks like he was throwing a left hook at one of the defensive backs for Liberty.
Yeah, I got him right in the coconut there.
Well, I didn't hear the Monty Python sound effect, so perhaps he did not get him there. 1st and 10, and we're going to get another bit of movement. That's going to be another false start against this Hawk offense.
This time it's going to be the right guard.
That'll push them back to the Panther 41-yard line, 1st and 15 for Hardin-Jefferson as we're getting close to being done with the first quarter, Ross.
They've struggled with this the last couple of years, Hardin-Jefferson has, and when Liberty's faced them. And, you know, it's those, what do I call them, Joe? Pre-snap penalties or empty calories?
That's it. That was Eric Petrie with the big pickup earlier. Warren in the shotgun, Petrie to his left. Liberty Panther defense back there. Pepper DuBose making it happen. He trips up Warren. And then the rest of the Panther defender is able to get in there and stop him. A big loss on the play, Ross.
Yeah, and Warren tried to reverse field and come back over towards the near side. And DuBose hitting him just right, loses his footing, and goes down.
Well, that's going to do it for the first quarter of action here at Memorial Stadium. After 1 quarter of play, Liberty leads Hardin-Jefferson 10-6. We'll be right back for the second quarter.
Sign up to become a Booster Club.
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. After a quarter of action, Liberty 10, Hardin-Jefferson 6. 3rd and long for the Hawks. And the throwback pass is good, but the Liberty Panthers all over that. And that's number 5 for the Panthers, Braden Darter, who sniffed that out from the get-go. And that'll bring up 4th. Well, I thought that was going to bring up 4th. No, I misplayed the penalty. That's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Hawks. Warren in the shotgun. He'll send 24 Dickerson over to his right. Warren rolls to the right. He's looking. He launches it deep. And that's about as easy of a call as you can make. That's going to be pass interference. That's going to be on Cam Harper, and he didn't look back one time.
Well, not only that, but was able to hook one of his arms, and that is the, when you look it up in the dictionary, pass interference, that is the perfect example of it.
And I think, if he had just kind of looked back and made sort of a play, I think that he was in a great position.
Yeah, he was in a great position, and I think it would have been more incidental contact than actual contact if he had been looking back, but they're going to call it every time when your head's to the back of the play.
Well, that's going to negate the 3rd and forever, and that will give them a 1st and 10. They're going to be just this side of the Liberty 25-yard line.
I mean, that was very tight coverage by Harper.
Warren with Petrie to his left. They're going to send that jet action over there. Darter again, just right there waiting on that.
And he was able to hold them up for some other Panthers to come in there.
It's number 9, Javen Williams with the carry. A little bit of a collision between him and Petrie in the backfield. He'll still pick up about 3 on the carry. Bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Hawks. They're going to be on the Liberty 25-yard line, near hash mark. Warren in the shotgun. And this time Petrie, and he's going to get sloshed by several Panthers.
Yeah, it looked like the initial tackle was going to be up around the shoulder pads and then just slid his arms around the waist and pulled him down.
Thomas Marbury with the initial contact for Liberty. A good pickup from number 23. He'll bring up 3rd down and short for the Hawks, about 3 on the 21-yard line. Warren with some very shifty running, able to elude some would-be tacklers, and he picks up the 1st down and more as he gets inside the 10-yard line. And that's going to bring up 1st and goal.
We have an injured Hawk. I'll say Connor Schultz was right there, and he made him miss at the last minute. I thought Schultz was going to come in and get him.
Going to see who's down for Hardin-Jefferson as the training staff steps onto the field for Hardin-Jefferson. And you're watching Liberty Panther football on the Panther Sportz Network. 10 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Liberty leads Hardin-Jefferson 10-6. There's an injured Hawk on the field. And right now, Ross, it's really been mostly offense from both teams, not a whole bunch of defense.
No, not really. And now I was going to say earlier, we've had some games this year where the first quarter has been just slow, either no score or 1 score, and those turn into shootouts. And then we've had some like this where each team that touches the ball gets points, and then it slows down. Which one is this going to be? Is it going to stay at this pace, or are they going to slow down? And so far, not seeing any signs of either of these offenses slowing down.
Well, that injured Hawk player up and off the field now. Producer Richard Ewing telling me a scoring update. I believe he said Bridge City 3, Lumberton 0. Oh, Huffman 0, rather.
Huffman and Bridge City?
LCM 13 and Lumberton 14. Well, it's going to bring back out the Hawk offense. And Petrie in this Wildcat formation here. Be a direct snap to him. Going to go right. He'll pick up several yards on that. I bring up 2nd down and goal. They're going to get down to the Panther about 4-yard line. Petrie, a very big running back. One of the better running backs in the district, going by the numbers, I believe. Same formation. They're going to stay with Petrie. He'll roll out to his right and try to make a jump pass, and he does that. A strike to number 9, Javen Williams. That'll be a 4-yard touchdown pass for the Hardin-Jefferson Hawks. at the 9:13 mark. Again, that's going to be Eric Petrie to number 9, Javen Williams. And they'll send on Jose Bahena for the point after attempt. Snap is good. The hold is rough. And the Panthers in there. And they break up another point after attempt. So,
wow, and what a play there by that. I didn't see if that was, if the holder was Judah Wheaton.
I could not tell.
He was able to spin away, and he almost got that pass complete.
The 9:13 mark, Hardin-Jefferson scores on the 4-yard touchdown pass. They lead 12-10. We'll be right back.
Energized 2. Panther Energy key kick.
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. 9:13, Hardin-Jefferson retakes the lead from the 4-yard touchdown pass. Eric Petrie to Javen Williams. And now Hardin-Jefferson getting set to kick off. Bahena. A high kick. Get fielded cleanly by Liberty. Jaden Holmes. He'll pull that ball up to, looks like the Panther 21-yard line or so. And Liberty will get started with their 3rd drive of the game. So far, both teams scoring on all of their possessions. 9:06 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Coming up at halftime, a combined performance from the Hardin-Jefferson Band and the Liberty Mighty Panther Band. Veterans Day tribute. Frankie Mares doubles. Jaden Holmes to his right. Holmes with the ball. He'll go up the middle. Gets stopped by number 14, Jace Malbrough, along with Davian Levine. Be about a 5-yard pickup for Holmes. Bring up 2nd down and 5. Steady diet of Holmes and Mares, and mixing in a sprinkle of passing, and you've got a pretty nice Panther offense so far, Ross.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible start to this one.
Mares, Holmes to his right. Mares pulls it. He's up the middle, looking for some running room. Cuts back to the right. He's off to the races. 50, and he gets finally pulled down deep. And where is the flag there? That's number 27. And, man, they need to get him signed up for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo because he rode him like a bull.
Now, the one thing I will say, that started as a horse collar. He went down. It looked a little worse than it was because he lost his footing on the sideline. However, probably the contact coming in after the play.
Man, that's I think the kids say that's diabolical these days.
But the defender did not try and continue to bring him down.
No, I don't think it was intentional, but it was on the track. Big 1st down pickup for Mares, though. 1st and 10 for Liberty. Holmes. And this time the hot defense right there. Number 55 leading the charge, Ethan Ray. Maybe. No, they're going to lose about a yard on the play, Ross.
Brock Slocum was also in on that.
First Hawk to get there was
Liberty on the Hawk 43-yard line, near hash mark. Holmes still in the backfield with Mares. He'll be on the left. Doubles otherwise. Mares chose to keep it, and the Hawk defense again sniffing that out, Ross.
Aaron Pinkston with the tackle, got him around the waist and spun him down.
Be another loss on the play and bring up third down and just about 13. Panthers push back to the Hawk 45-yard line, still on the near hash. Just about 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Hardin-Jefferson did defer to the second half. Mares. Low snap. Fires over the middle. Cade Carter. He's still on his feet. And, man, what a big target. A huge pass. It's going to be almost 20 yards.
Yeah, Cade running just a crossing route there and hit him in stride, and he was able to soak. One thing we've seen with Carter, and I didn't realize it was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, he had one in his speed. My gosh.
Be on the Hawk 25-yard line, far hash mark, 1st and 10. Trips to the short side. Holmes to the left of Mares. Mares up the middle. And this time, Hardin-Jefferson not ready for that. Mares going to pick up about 8 on the carry. Going to get down to about the 16, maybe 17. I can't tell where that head lineman is. Looks like he's going to be on the 17. And it'll leave Liberty with about 2 yards to go. 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Again, trip short side. Holmes to the right. Holmes up the middle, left. He'll pick up the first down. Hardin-Jefferson finally pulling you down. A bevy of Hawks. And Liberty
met by several Hawks.
Be on, can't tell if that's the 13 or the 14. I'm going to call that the 13-yard line.
I concur.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Trips to the short side. Holmes to the left of Mares. Holmes right. Tries to find green grass. Still on his feet. Big pickup from Jaden Holmes. He'll be down to about the 3-yard line. And that should be enough for a first down, and that is going to be enough for the first down. That'll drop the sticks and bring up 1st and goal from the Hawk 3-yard line at the 5:06 mark. Again, Liberty just chewing up a bunch of clock on this drive.
Yeah, they got the ball with 9:05 at the 9:05 mark.
Empty backfield for Mares from the 3. And he somehow evades that. Mares with a touchdown run. And on senior night, Frankie Mares with his second one. I thought for sure he had been stopped in the backfield, and somehow he just popped right out of that scrum. And what a nice run from the senior. At the 4:47 mark, Liberty scores from 3 yards out, and they retake the lead. Pending the point after attempt, 16-12, as Diego Diaz comes on. Mares with the hold.
Diego Diaz Ramirez set to kick the extra point.
Snap's good. The kick is up, and it is through. At the 4:47 mark, Liberty 17, Hardin-Jefferson 12. We'll be right back.
Liberty Panthers 17.
You're watching the Panther Sportz Network.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I need you to not sound cuckoo crazy and act like you enjoy being on front of this camera here. All right, here we go, boys. And 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. At the 4:47 mark, Frankie Mares from 3 yards out. Diego Diaz with the point after attempt, and Liberty retakes the lead 17-12 as Diaz gets set to kick the ball away. And Ross, Liberty has just been holding on to the ball for gobs of time. We haven't seen that all season long.
A couple of times this season, but not frequently, and that is a huge advantage for Liberty because that defense is just going to keep getting.
And they're
going
to quick kick, although I think they touched the ball. Man.
Oh, yeah, they're going to say it was touched.
Yeah.
It went off the knee.
Well, the sad part is, had he not touched that, I think they would have come up with that.
They did come up with it. But
well, no, I mean, without him touching that ball, because Hardin-Jefferson was not prepared for that at all.
No, the beanbag went down at the 48, so that was clear that it was about 2 yards short of being good for the.
Well, this Liberty Panther special teams pulling out all the stops tonight. We've seen a variety of short onside style kicks out of Liberty, and Hardin-Jefferson is going to have prime field position. They'll be at the Panther 48-yard line near hash mark.
They started their last drive at the Liberty 41.
We'll see what they're going to do here. Now we've got Chavis, 16, who's the quarterback, and he'll hand the ball off to Petrie. He'll get smothered by a host of Panthers.
Yeah, they may give him half a yard here.
So we've seen 3 different quarterbacks in for Hardin-Jefferson in this first half.
Have we had 3?
Yeah, that was Chavis. 16 was the quarterback then.
Right, I didn't realize there was one in between.
Petrie threw the touchdown pass, and he had direct snaps to him. And then Warren.
12 can't stay in the game.
Well, that's going to go against Hardin-Jefferson. Boy, that's going to put them in a bind.
I got to pay attention, Joe. I didn't see what the penalty was.
I thought.
Well, it's a 15-yard penalty, so it's a personal foul.
Dead ball 5. Second down.
Producer Richard Ewing saying he thought he heard them say ejection, Ross.
Well, and I will say this, it is second down, and so that was a post-play penalty. Otherwise, it'd be replaying first down, even if it was a face mask.
So that is going to be second and a country mile. Chavis still in at quarterback, and we're going to get another pre-stat penalty against Hardin-Jefferson. That's going to be another 5 yards.
False start, number 50.
And man, the original line of scrimmage at the Panther 48-yard line, and they have backed themselves all the way up to their own 32-yard line.
That's going to bring up second down in Hardin.
That's the 4th false start for Hardin-Jefferson. So far tonight, they've been able to get around it. However, they haven't been this far behind the sticks.
Chavis, he'll hand the ball off to Petrie to the left. And finally getting tracked down from behind by Pepper DeBose. He's going to pick up just about all of those penalty yards. Be very close. He'll get to the 50.
Yeah, Pepper DeBose, that was a touchdown-saving tackle there. He had that guy to beat, and kind of came in.
Be third down and 12 for the Hawks. They'll be on the near hash mark. Again, Hardin-Jefferson will receive the second half kickoff. And this time Liberty takes a timeout, and we'll take one with them at 3:25. Liberty 17, Hardin-Jefferson 12. We'll be right back.
The shadows were dancing on the building's golden light when sun sank low. Bustling streets and busy traffic, walking hand in hand on our way.
Program. Be sure to visit the lair and check out.
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. 3:25 to go. Liberty has a timeout, and Hardin-Jefferson faces 3rd down and 12 from the 50-yard line. Coach Harrison, well, I love to watch him, man.
A lot of fun to watch. He's very passionate, but in a way.
In a good way.
In a good way. Sometimes you can have coaches that are a little passionate and not so good.
Chavis in at quarterback, and he's going to throw to the left, and Logan Ross just about had that in his hands, and that could have been
a pick six.
A pick six right there.
Yeah, the intended receiver for Hardin-Jefferson, Elijah Simon.
So that is going to bring out the punt unit as Hardin-Jefferson facing 4th and long. Let's see who that is. I can't make out that number for the punter.
It is not the kicker.
It is not the kicker. That's a high snap over his head, and going to be hard pressed to do anything. He's going to throw that, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. And so actually that was pretty smart, because he chose to throw that ball. They are not going to have the ball way back there.
Yeah,
that's going to go back to the line of scrimmage. So that was actually a very heads-up maneuver from the punter.
And you know what? You know who that was? That was Judah Wheaton.
Oh, okay.
Wheaton is the guy that got off on the 2-point or botched extra point attempt. Got a snap off. I mean, a pass off.
So a very heads-up play from the punter. But that could have been a disaster or even more of a disaster for Hardin-Jefferson.
Yeah,
Now Liberty takes over at the 50-yard line. Frankie Mares, Holmes to his left. And he's going to send one deep. And Geezy had the step.
Yeah.
And Mares just a bit under throw.
Yeah, and with the coverage there was Gavin Rubio, and Rubio and Geezy were locked into a hand battle there, which is why there was not a flag thrown.
That'll stop the clock at 3:01 here in the second quarter and bring up 2nd down and 10. Geezy out to the numbers on the far side. Mares. Holmes up the middle. He slips one tackler, and he's going to get to close to the 45. I'm going to mark him at about the 46-yard line. And that will... Oh, no, they're going to give him the 47. So he picks up 3 on that. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Ball's placed at the 47-yard line.
Liberty has 2 timeouts remaining plus the 2-minute warning.
Trips to the short side. Geezy by himself up top. Holmes to the right of Mares. Mares over the top, and that's going to go out of the hands of Cade Carter. And that'll bring up 4th down for Liberty, and they'll send on their punt team.
It was unfortunate, just a little underthrown and a little too high.
I like that.
Well, because he had to turn back for it, and then it...
Underthrown and too high. I love that. Diego Diaz on to punt for the Panthers. I can't tell. It's Hardin-Jefferson going to send anyone back deep.
Looks like they're going to come for this one.
Diaz, high kick. No one back for Hardin-Jefferson. That's going to hit and roll. Oh, my. And did Liberty get that?
No,
at the
they
one?
did not. They did not.
Oh, okay. He said
almost.
Okay.
They
Wow.
almost got it, but he just missed it getting down there.
Oh, that would have been the play of special teams right there. That was number 28, Luca Perez, who almost made the special teams play of the night.
Well, and I was going to say, at first, the way that beanbag came down, I thought he was going to give him the one, but I was pretty sure that it had crossed over, at least hit the line.
Ball's going to be placed at the 20-yard line.
So that's going to put the ball at the 20-yard line for the Hawks. They'll be on the far hash mark. 2:07 to go here in the second quarter. Liberty leading Hardin-Jefferson 17-12.
Unfortunate there. That's, in a game like this, if you'd have been able to capitalize and get at least 3 points there, that would have been huge for the rest of this game.
Chavis hands the ball off to Petrie. And coming through with the stop is number 35.
No, that was Pierre Harrison.
Officials timeout.
Officials are going to take a timeout real quick.
Defensive stop at number 65, Pierre Harrison.
Yeah, that was Pierre Harrison who brought him down.
Right, brought him down, but the initial contact was...
Okay.
I'm sorry, I worded that incorrectly. Initial contact, Marbury. Harrison with the pull down. 2 minutes to go here in...
Oh, I thought I didn't realize it was 2 minutes, and they said an official timeout, and I was like, well, I mean, hey,
the 2 minute timeout here. We're not going to go anywhere.
You've got it. Why not use it?
Well, you get it. Liberty leading 17-12, and I think that was what the first defensive stops that we had were the last 2 drives for both teams.
It was.
Yeah,
both ending in punts. Well,
up until that point. Both teams scoring on all their possessions, and I thought perhaps we weren't going to get any defensive stops.
I got to change that on my little chart. They did not punt. That was a turnover on downs for Hardin-Jefferson. They attempted to punt.
2nd down and 8 for Hardin-Jefferson from their own 22-yard line. Spread formation. Chavis in the gun. Petrie to his right. He'll hand the ball off to Petrie. Connor Schultz with the initial contact for Liberty.
And that is we're going to get a timeout here from Liberty.
Liberty will take a timeout. Well, the clock didn't move.
Liberty. That's the second timeout.
So Liberty takes a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back.
To our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years past, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from the
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. Coming out of the 2-minute timeout, Hardin-Jefferson ran a play. They picked up the first down, but the game clock did not move. So now they are trying to figure out. The official says 1:54, but there must be an issue on the game clock, so he may have to keep the clock on his watch.
Omar Cantu came over the loudspeaker and said that there's a technical issue currently happening. Is why the clock did not move.
So as it stands, under 2 minutes to go here. Liberty leads Hardin-Jefferson 17-12, and the stories so far have been some special teams miscues from Hardin-Jefferson. They have missed, well, not missed, they just didn't get off their point after attempts on both their touchdowns. And then on their punt, it was over the head of the punter, and somehow the punter had the wherewithal to throw the pass instead of taking the huge sack, which put Liberty in not as good of a position.
Yeah, he threw the pass downfield as he was going down, and the reason it wasn't intentional grounding is he did get it off of a player.
Well, there was someone in the area.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, made contact with him.
So, I mean, it was a great heads-up play from the punter. There's no doubt. But right now, Hardin-Jefferson is on their own 31-yard line. And again, I believe the official is going to have to keep the clock on his watch. So I don't know how that's going to play out.
No, and he is keeping the clock. Even though the clock would be running, he is keeping it as well.
Chavis to Petrie, left side. Good initial contact from Frankie Marias. Don't call his name a bunch on defense, but ever present back there. And Petrie with a nice pickup of about 5 or 6 on the carry, and they'll get up to their own 36-yard line. I thought someone was calling a timeout, but they've made no indication.
It was an official's timeout.
Okay.
I saw the line judge on the far side signal that it was an official timeout.
Clock will be rolling on the whistle.
I believe he said 1:43.
That is correct. Now it's moving.
Chavis. He looks to his right, quick strike, and that is going to be nothing.
What a catch there.
Oh, man. That is pretty wild. That looked like that hit the ground, but the official right there to call it a catch.
My eyes playing tricks on me. It looked like the center caught it.
Chavis again with the quick strike out to number 13, and he's going to step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's Judah Wheaton.
I will say this, Joe, on that last completion, he did catch it.
Oh, I know that's what they called.
No. I was able to see with my good eye.
Okay. Well, you've got a good eye and I don't, so I'll give you that. 1st and 10 for Hardin-Jefferson. Chavis lets it fly, and that's going to be nothing doing. It's going to be out of bounds, Ross.
Yeah, we're going to have a penalty here. It looks like it's going to go against Liberty, be a personal foul.
There's a flag on the play.
39. Illegal hands to the face. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah.
Well, that is indeed going to go against the Panther defense.
I saw that play. He came in and hit him about the time he was getting rid of the ball, but his hands got into his face mask.
Hardin-Jefferson on the Liberty 43-yard line, far hash mark. And unclear what the time is right now. That is going to be, can't tell who that is, number 10. Yeah, that's going to be Simon, who had the carry.
Yeah, it's hard really for Hardin-Jefferson, actually, in both these teams to figure out how much time's actually left because of the scoreboard malfunction.
Chavis, he looks to his left, be a quick strike to number 11. Be a nice pickup for the Hawks. Elijah Simon with the reception. And we're going to get another first down.
And we're going to have a timeout from somebody.
I think Hardin-Jefferson called the timeout, but I'm not sure. The official has not indicated yet. But they are going to have a 1st and 10 from the Liberty 30-yard line. And, man, this is wild. I haven't seen a game like this in a good long time where the actual game clock is not working. So this will be something that they'll be fast and furiously working on at halftime. We sure don't want that to go for another 24 minutes.
All we can tell you right now is there is still time left in the first half. Otherwise, they would be not there.
And I can't even tell if the play clock is live.
I do not see the play clock.
So there may be something going on. And can't tell if there's anyone down there at the scoreboard itself. Oh, that's the band back there. I thought there were some people over there working on it.
Yeah, there's somebody climbing on another back. They're going to piggyback it and start hitting some wires.
1st and 10, HJ from the Panther 30-yard line. Chavis is the quarterback. Simon in the backfield. Chavis going to flip it to the other Simon for a toss pass.
And that is going to be a reception by number 24, Jake Dickerson.
The end around pass. Maybe pick up about 8 yards on that.
Second time out. Hardin, 28 seconds.
Yeah, that was executed beautifully by Hardin-Jefferson.
There we go. So 28 seconds left in the half, and that is the second timeout from Hardin-Jefferson. Finally, the official. And this is something that prior to this year never would have been known because we didn't have the officials' mic pack until this year. So
we would have known when the clock wasn't moving. But, yeah, you're right. We would not have known that there was a malfunction. But going back to that play, very nicely executed by Hardin-Jefferson, Elijah Simon with the pass. So now we've had what? How many people have thrown the ball for Hardin-Jefferson?
I think that's four or five.
4 different.
No,
yeah.
5 because the punter.
That's
so
correct.
5 different folks have thrown passes for Hardin-Jefferson tonight.
That's a nice weapon in your tool belt.
Well, you know what? It's the last game of the season. Might as well. Like the Michigan ball boy, he's going to get out there.
Yeah, Elijah Simon, a senior.
Chavis in at quarterback still. He'll roll to his right. He's looking, and he's going to throw to a wide open Hawk. And that's going to be Simon, number 11, Elijah Simon with the reception, and he'll pick up another Hawk first down and get out of bounds.
Yeah, that is huge. It allows them to preserve their timeout. We're not sure how much time's left.
It's going to be first and goal from the Liberty, looks like 4-yard line perhaps.
6-yard line.
Again, no idea what time's left on the clock. Neither the game clock nor the play clock
it is
are working.
running. He just wound the clock.
So they're going to bring Warren back onto the field. And he'll make a jump pass over the middle, and that is going to be a touchdown. And that's number 24, Dickerson, with the reception. No, 22. I'm sorry, that is going to be Ethan East with the reception. So a 4-yard pass from number 1, DeCorian Warren, to number 22, Ethan East. And Hardin-Jefferson is going to pull into the lead. So as it stands now, Hardin-Jefferson has 18, Liberty has 17.
Who did you say, Ethan East?
Ethan East, number
East.
22.
Ethan East.
So again, DeCorian Warren, I'm not sure what the time is. There can't be very much time left at all.
I wouldn't think so. There were 28 seconds before the play that picked up the first down, and then they wound the clock, and there was a couple of seconds there before they snapped it.
Hardin-Jefferson, last.
So Hardin-Jefferson out of timeouts now.
Not that it's, now you think about it, and if there is a snafu at the line or something of that nature and you need to get out, there's not a way to get out because they're done.
They're going to go for 2 here. Try to make this at least a field goal game. Warren still in at quarterback. So number 9, Javen Williams, out wide. And now Coach Harrison's going to step out. He'll take a timeout. He's going to ice the quarterback. But, you don't get to keep the timeouts. Why not take them? So Liberty takes their last timeout.
Now only the officials have timeouts remaining.
This game was kind of clicking and popping there. And here in the last several minutes, it's kind of ground to a halt as Hardin-Jefferson was trying to score, and they did because they are going to receive the second half kickoff. They deferred after winning the coin toss to begin the game. So again, they lead at Liberty 18-17, and they were lining up for the 2-point conversion to try to make it at least a field goal game. And Liberty and Hardin-Jefferson have had some wing dingers the last couple of years.
I believe it was 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, that Liberty had that very exciting finish in Hardin-Jefferson.
Warren. And he'll roll to his right, and I didn't think he got in.
He did not.
He did not get in. It's a big-time stop from the Panther defense. That's a very big-time stop from the Liberty defense. And there is an injured Hawk on the field. And I apologize. The game clock is not working right now, and the official is keeping time on the field. He's done a pretty good job of letting people know how much time is left, but he hasn't said anything in the last couple of plays.
I would imagine there can't be more than 10 seconds left.
Let's see what they do here. Probably time enough for them to kick the ball away. I can't imagine they'll get more than one playoff if they do that.
Yeah, and neither Liberty doesn't have a timeout. Hardin-Jefferson doesn't have a timeout. Not that Hardin-Jefferson would be looking to call one.
So Hardin-Jefferson pulls ahead. That was DeCorian Warren throwing the pass to number 22, Ethan East, for the touchdown. And then the Liberty Panther defense coming up with the 2-point conversion stop. And that's kind of where we are right now, as they're working on that injured young man down there. Ross, why don't you run down the scoring for us? Put on your reading glasses, man.
Okay, Liberty got the scoring started with a 25-yard field goal from Diego Diaz, making it 3-0 at the 5:02 mark in the first quarter. Hardin-Jefferson on their first possession, a 29-yard TD run by, let's get the number of that, who had that touchdown run with 2:32 remaining in the first quarter. Liberty came right back with 2:28 in the first quarter, and they scored a touchdown, a 11-yard run by Frankie Mares, and that made it 10-6. Hardin-Jefferson on their next possession got it at the Hardin-Jefferson 41-yard line, and they were able to score on a 4-yard touchdown pass. 12-10 after the extra point was no good.
Well, Ross, it appears like the game clock may be working again.
16 seconds now. There's no score in this game as I'm running down the scoring.
Well, Huffman 14-10 over Bridge City halftime.
Let's see. Now, Liberty, Frankie Mares, a 3-yard touchdown run with 4:47 remaining in the first half, and that made it 17-12. A turnover on downs by Hardin-Jefferson after a failed punt, a punt from Liberty. And then Hardin-Jefferson with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Extra point attempt was no good. And that's where we sit at 18-17 with 15 seconds remaining. And now Hardin-Jefferson has 9 points.
All right, Ross, let's move around the district. Mr. Ewing has some updates for us. All right, go ahead, Mr. Ewing. Let me get those again. Lumberton 28 over LCM, 28-16. That's a halftime score. Huffman 14-10 over Bridge City. And all 4 of those teams are tied for first place currently. So a busy weekend for the top 4 in 10-4A.
Yeah, and those have a really big ramifications because it'll determine who you play next week.
Bahena, he's going to kick that low squib, and that's going to sneak back to Holmes. He's going to come to his left, still on his feet, breaks a couple of tackles. He's going to get some nice field position. 7 seconds to go. Liberty has time to run a play.
Yeah, it was a really good return by Holmes, and you're in a position where you may need a little help, but you have a shot.
I think I would imagine they're going to try something here.
I think with 7 seconds left, this part of the field.
We'll see. Well, no, maybe they're not because they're sending Holmes. They're going to be in a kneel down position here, so I'll bite my tongue here. They're just going to kneel this, run the clock out. Neither team has any timeouts.
Yeah, that was a smart play.
And that is going to do it for the first half of action at Memorial Stadium. Final weekend in 10-4A, your Liberty Panthers on senior night trailing Hardin-Jefferson 17-18. And we will be right back. Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. Joe Roberts, Ross Norwood, producer Richard Ewing in Liberty, Texas at Memorial Stadium for the final game of 10-4A for both of these squads, Hardin-Jefferson and the Liberty Panthers. Liberty trails 17-18 heading into halftime. And, man, it has been a pretty back-and-forth affair. May come down to who has the ball last here in the second half, Ross.
It has been a very Liberty Hardin-Jefferson game when these two teams meet, regardless of record. They typically are locked in a tight contest. And now I will say, for what it's worth, if Dave Campbell football puts a number, a spread on each game. Their spread favored Hardin-Jefferson by 11. So,
for what it's worth.
For what it's worth.
For what it's worth. Well, for what it's worth,
still
Ross,
don't quite understand, but
the Hardin-Jefferson Hawk Band onto the field, they'll perform. The Liberty Panther Band will perform, and then both bands will come back together for a Veterans Day tribute. We're going to let you enjoy the sights and sounds, and then we'll come back right before the end of half as we prepare for the second half of Hardin-Jefferson versus Liberty. Enjoy halftime.
Your 2025 Starlight officers are Katie Brooke Jones, Junior Lieutenant Keely Daigle, Junior Lieutenant Kylie Heilman, Junior Lieutenant Maddie Husband, and Captain Miss Abby Fasulo. Twirler of the Week is Michaela Stewart. Your color guard members are Polly Roberts, Shelby York, Maya Leger, Lieutenant Ellie Benningfield, and your captain is Miss Cadence Horn. Your color guard member of the week is Miss Maya Leger. Band students of the week are Anna Steppen, Corbin Pop, Layla Leventree, Luke Jordan, and Raymond Hernandez. The Starlets, Twirlers, and Color Guard are performing their feature this week to the Pharrell Williams song, Happy. The Starlets are under the direction of Michaela Knuppel, HJ Color Guard Director is Cordelia Ackland, and the Twirler Director is Miss Tiffany Reddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2025-2026 Liberty High School Prancer Drill Team. The Prancers are under the direction of Lauren Key. She's assisted by Emily Edwards. Who's touching that camera? Social council members are Mariah Slack, Avery Smart, and Cheyenne Tinney. Military officers are 2nd Lieutenant Mariah Rideau, 1st Lieutenant Natalie Venegas, Co-Captain Abby McMillan, and Captain Emma Zuka. The Prancer of the Week is Leah Turner. The Prancers have chosen Coach Jacoby Berry as their Teacher of the Week. Thank you for all you do for your students. On November 17th, the LHS Prancers will travel to San Antonio for the TDEA Field Assessment Competition. Please enjoy their competition field kick routine to Bad Guy by the mighty Panther Band. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This evening, the Mighty Panther Band is proud to welcome the Liberty Middle School Band to the field. These young musicians represent the future of the Panther Band, and we're excited to showcase their talents this evening. The combined bands will perform Painted Black by the Rolling Stones. The section of the week is the senior class of 2026. Thank you all so much for the effort and care you have put into our band. We wish you the very best. Every year, our band votes for 2 seniors who they feel best represents the spirit and goals of the Mighty Panther Band to be honored as our Band Beau and Band Sweetheart. Our 2025 Band Beau is Luis Montano, and our Band Sweetheart is Talon Espino. Congratulations. And now we invite the Big Blue Machine back onto the field for a special presentation. Next week is Veterans Day, and tonight we welcome the veterans of VFW Post 5621 tonight. We appreciate your help with the tailgate. The Mighty Panther Band and the Big Blue Machine would like to recognize all the men and women who have served our nation in conflict and peace as members of our armed forces. As we perform the marches of the Armed Forces Medley, we ask that all the veterans in the audience please stand as you hear your service branches song, so that we may all join in thanking you for your service. States Army. The United States Coast Guard. The United States Air Force. The United States Navy. The Mighty Panther Band is under the direction of Sean Smith and Brandy Facemeyer. Color Guard sponsor is Tiffany Thornton. The band would also like to congratulate our cheerleaders on their second place finish at UCA Regionals. The band would also like to wish the Prancers good luck on Monday as they compete in their TDEA field evaluation. Go Panthers!
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. coming up pretty soon, the Liberty City Christmas stuff, the lights in Liberty, Ross Norwood. A lot of cool stuff going to be happening on Tuesdays. That'll start on Tuesday, November 18th. And we're going to get the City Square Park lighting. And then every Tuesday for the next 5 weeks, there'll be a lot of cool stuff that's going to go on. And almost all of it's going to take place at the Verifé Martin Daniel Pavilion right there in downtown Liberty. If you got any questions about that, reach out to Margaret Gardzina and Debbie Duggar. Those two wonderful ladies. Just, man, they're doing all kind of cool stuff for the city of Liberty. Can't wait to see that. If you want more information, you can check out the website lightsinliberty.org. Everything that's on the graphic right now on the screen is on that website. Again, if you want more information, either go to lightsinliberty.org or you can contact Debbie Duggar or Margaret Gardzina. A lot of cool stuff happening starting on November 18th with the City Square Park lighting. It's always a fun time. And then one of my favorite things on December 2nd is the Christmas parade. That's going to be at 6:15. I believe Santa and Mrs. Claus are right there. Getting prepared for the opening kickoff here in the second half. Both teams on the field, they are getting loose, warmed up. They'll be coming out of their respective tunnels. Just about 2 minutes to go at halftime. I think I mentioned our AV crew tonight. Mason Matlock, Jose Becerra, Delvin Jenkins on scene tonight, doing all the camera work. Producer Richard Ewan getting it done in the trailer. I think we're going to have an opportunity, the Panther Sportz Network, to get subcontracted to pick up some playoff football next week. We'll let you know about that coming down the pipe. And the Liberty Panthers making their way onto the field. They'll be kicking off the ball to Hardin-Jefferson to start the second half. Touchdown runs in the first half. Diego Diaz with field goal. Crowd on hand tonight at Memorial Stadium for senior night. Of course, all of that took place prior to the game. Had a chance to get onto the field as they were announcing the seniors and do some on-field interviews. Definitely fun. I'd say probably not the food that I've best out. We'll check that out later on. This game and others like it live on our channel, Panther Sportz Network, LHS-AV channel on YouTube. Of course, if you're watching this game right now, you know exactly what. I want to thank everyone for maybe tuning in from Sour Lake, our friends over there, our friends, family, and other fans of the Panthers from all points across the globe. If you're looking for something to do tomorrow, the Liberty Middle School Theater program going to be competing in one-act play competition. That'll be at the LISD Auditorium, and the LMS Theater crew will actually take the stage at 2 p.m. tomorrow. $5 tickets. You can get those at the door. Shows start at 11 a.m. tomorrow. And it is time for half number 2. And time for me to make way for Ross Norwood. Welcome back, Ross.
Thank you so much. As Diego Diaz has the ball teed up at the Liberty 40-yard line. Excuse me, Liberty 40-yard line. Short kick, spinning. It has been touched by a Hardin-Jefferson player. There's a scrum for it at about the 35-yard line. And we'll see what they come up with. It looks like the Hardin-Jefferson player, he was able to maintain possession.
That was number 11, Elijah Simon. And, you know, sometimes plays happen and our brains don't brain. I think that's what happened right there. He touched the ball and perhaps thought the play was dead, and in fact it was not.
Yeah, it was not a punt, and they were not the ones kicking. So it'll be first down and 10 from the Hardin-Jefferson 34-yard line, 33-yard line. Ball's going to be on the near hash. Coming out is Warren at the quarterback position with a man to his left. Ball's going to be handed off to Petrie. Petrie down the sideline, and he is going to get in and out of bounds and pushes a Panther down. Out of bounds. It'll be a nice pickup there on first down.
Yeah, it was Corbin Lawson that he sent flying.
It'll be first down and 10 from the Hardin-Jefferson 36-yard line. Snap back to the quarterback. He's going to run right. He dodges, takes the edge, going back over towards the Hardin-Jefferson sideline, cuts back inside, still on his feet before going out of bounds. And Warren with another huge run. It'll be a first down.
You know, I'm interested to know the reason that he wasn't on the field a lot in the second quarter. They went with a multiple personnel at the quarterback spot.
First down at 10, under 11, or just about under 11 minutes and 5 seconds. Warren looks over to the sideline. In the backfield with him is going to be they're in the pistol here. The deep back is Petrie. It's a snap. Petrie takes this one straight up the middle. He's going to cut, shift his feet across the 50, and he is going to go down at about the 45-yard line of Liberty. It'll be close to another first down.
Number 23, Eric Petrie on the carry.
It looks like it's going to be about a yard or two short.
Well, it's a little longer than I thought it was going to
down
be.
3.
Ball is at the Liberty 45-yard line, under 10 minutes and 28 seconds left to play as Hardin-Jefferson looks to their sideline to get the play call. Yeah, they run that. We hadn't seen as much of the pistol in the first half as you do here. And now the back moves in to the left of Warren. Petrie's going to take this one, shift, lowers his shoulder along the far sideline before being spun down. And it will be plenty for a first down as he is going to get down to about the 30-yard line.
There's number 15, Isaiah Williams, with the stop for the Liberty Panthers. And Petrie showing why he's one of the better running backs in 10-4A. He's a load to take down, Ross.
First down and 10 from the far hash. Warren looking over to the sideline. They're going to have 2 wide receivers, maybe 3, is where Petrie is standing now. He is not in the backfield. And he will line up as a receiver on the near side. 2 receivers stacked on the far, empty backfield. Warren takes this one down the right side. He's got a first down. He's going to be in to score. Touchdown, Hardin-Jefferson, no flags.
Number 1, Warren takes it in for a Hawks touchdown.
And so Hardin-Jefferson wasting not too much time picking up a touchdown there.
About a 35-yard touchdown run. I don't think he got touched one time.
No, he got off and on that far side, and they were able to stretch that. Here comes the extra point attempt. Snap is back, hold is down, low line drive through the uprights, and that is good. It'll be 25-17. Hardin-Jefferson, 9:24 left in the third quarter. Back after this.
The shadows were dancing on the buildings golden light when sunset glow. Bustling streets and busy traffic, walking hand in hand on our way.
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Panther Sportz Network. 9:24 to go. And Corey Warren, I think I said 35, but I think it was a 30-yard touchdown run from Warren.
Back receiver.
Point after attempt good. Hardin-Jefferson extending their lead 25-17 here in the third quarter.
Jaden Holmes going to be the deep man for Liberty, standing at about his 15-yard line. Here is the kick. End over end spinning. Holmes goes back on it, fields it at about the 5. He's going to take off. He's across the 15, the 20, cuts back inside and comes across the 25 before being taken down. See where they spot this one.
Number 25, Tatum Brasso with the stop for the Hawks. And it looked like he was just about to get some momentum going there.
26-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 for your Panthers.
It'll be first down and 10, Liberty, 9-16.
+5. Outside. Defense. 5-yard period. Into the run. First down.
Well, they're going to call offside against the...
Well, who's the defense?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Who are they calling that against? Oh, they're calling that against the Hawks.
I would say so, defense, because they are the ones that are trying to stop.
They pushed the ball up to the 32-yard line.
Liberty 32, good field position for Liberty to start this drive. Their first drive of the second half. Morris takes this, hands it off to Holmes. Holmes running right. He's tangled up at the line. He may be able to barrel forward for a few. They are going to give him more than I thought.
Number 14, Jace Marlborough with the stop for the Hawks.
He will get up to the 34-yard line. So a 2-yard pickup there, bringing up second down and 8 under 9 minutes to play. Ball on the near hash. Holmes, the back in the backfield with Mares to his right. 2 receivers on the near, 2 on the far, spread out. Here is Mares is going to fake the handoff. He's going to hold it. He comes around, steps out of the Liberty sideline. There's going to be a late flag as there was contact. And then Mares goes into the bench. And there had been some late contact early in the first half.
Personal foul. Late hit. Out of bounds. 15-yard penalty. And to the end of the run. First down.
So it'll be first down and 10 for Liberty. The 15 yards tacked on to the end of that run. And Mares picks up 15 extra yards the hard way, taking a lick outside or out of bounds. And so the ball goes down to the Hardin-Jefferson 40-yard line. First down and 10, still on the near hash. Easy is going to line up as the wide out on the far side. Weeks also on the left side. One receiver, Seha, on the near side. One back in the backfield. Mares takes this one, fakes the handoff to Holmes, keeps it. He's across the 40, and he is going to be taken down at about the 36-yard line.
Postgame Frank Ramirez on the keeper.
I really thought he was going to get through that.
He really got ahead of steam, picked up. It just hit that brick wall and wasn't able to bounce off of it.
Second down for Liberty, still going to be on that near side. Geezy is going to be a lone wide out on the left side. That's the wide side of the field. 3 receivers on the near side, one back. Holmes in the backfield to the right of Mares. Mares fakes his handoff. He's going to take it up the middle. He's got room. He's across the 20. Player on his back as he goes across the 10. He's in for a touchdown.
Takes it in for a Liberty touchdown.
That's going to be a nice run for Mares. 37-yard touchdown run for the senior. And that'll be touchdown trip number 3 for him.
And so the senior having a big night. His last game at Memorial Stadium is
trotting back onto the field.
That touchdown coming as 7:44 left to play in the third quarter. Liberty right now down to Hardin-Jefferson 25-23, and they're huddled up. And they are going to go for 2 here In the gun is Mares. Holmes to his left. 2 receivers on the far. And this ball is going to be good in the end zone as Mares throws over the middle into the end zone and has Cade Carter. And we are tied at 25 with 7:44 left to play in the third quarter. Back after this.
We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years past, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. 7:44 to go in the third quarter. Frankie Mares with the 30-yard touchdown run, and then Mares to Carter for the 2-point conversion, and we're all level at 25 apiece.
Mares teeing this up on the right hash mark. That is the near side hash mark. Liberty will kick left to right. There is one man deep for Hardin-Jefferson. He's backing up to the 15, and that is
Vidor tonight are sponsored by Adams Homes.
So Diaz, low spinning kick. It is going to be fielded cleanly by number 11, Elijah Simon, and it'll be great field position for Hardin-Jefferson as they will start their drive at the Hardin-Jefferson 44-yard line. I thought the officials were throwing flags. I saw yellow coming into the stand, flying. I thought they were throwing flags into the stands, but it's those little footballs.
Ball is placed at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 Hawks.
7:44 remaining in the third quarter. Hardin-Jefferson and Liberty knotted at 25. Hardin-Jefferson about to start their drive, the second drive of the second half. And they have prime field position at their own 44-yard line. Warren comes out in the shotgun. Ball's going to be handed off to Petrie. Petrie gets low, shifts across the field. He's going to get close as he rumbles forward. And he is going to get up to about the 49-yard line. A little jawing on the Liberty sideline as a Hardin-Jefferson player came over into the sideline, knocked over into the sideline. A nice pickup on first down as the clock continues to run under 7:24. Ball is at the Hardin-Jefferson 48-yard line. I think they're going to have that at 48. Is that right, Joe?
It's like between the 47 and 48.
Okay, yeah, it looks more like the 47 now. Warren, one back to his left. Takes his snap, runs left. He's across midfield. Dodges and weaves across the 45 before stepping out at the 40. They're going to say he stepped out at the 45, the Liberty 45-yard line, as that came onto the Liberty sideline. 6:53 in the third quarter. It'll be first down and 10 for Hardin-Jefferson.
Ball is placed at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 Hawks.
25-25, third quarter. Senior night. It's not a game for both teams. The last game of the season. Last night of the season. It is the last night of the season for both teams. Ball on the left hash mark. Warren with the back to his right, 2 receivers on the far side. Hands this ball off to Petrie. Petrie plants his foot, shifts, goes up and forward, and is going to get maybe a yard, a half yard. It looks like he will get a yard up to the 45-yard line, and we will have an injury timeout. Late laundry, though. As there was some jawing, we'll see who this one is going to go against.
While they're doing that, Ross, going to give a congratulations to Bella Elliott, the District 19 for a co-player of the district.
It'll be a personal foul against Cameron Harper, 15 yards after the play. It'll be a 15 yards tacked on after the run. And that'll be a big one, as that one will move the ball down to the Liberty 30-yard line.
Well, that was a big penalty. Sorry, Bella Elliott is the co-MVP of the district.
Sorry about that. Did not mean to cut you off. Congratulations, Bella. Clock winding down under 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Warren runs right. He's going to go along his sideline. He is going to be stopped on the far side of the field, and it looks like Connor Schultz with the stop got him around the waist.
Yeah, that was a nice stop from Connor. Grabbed him by the jersey and just didn't let him go.
Yeah, kind of another one of those where he went up, made initial contact higher, and just slid down.
Personal foul, face mask, Liberty, 23.
And they're going to get peppered to post for a face mask, a second personal foul on this drive, and another 15 yards for Hardin-Jefferson, and not what you want to see, Joe.
No, that is definitely not what you want to see, and that pretty inadvertent there, I would imagine, but can't let that go.
No, and several years ago they changed that and got rid of the inadvertent face mask, and now it's all the 15-yard variety. So it'll be first down and 10, ball at the Hardin-Jefferson, what is that? It's inside the 20. Ball's going to be handed off. The back goes out, bounces out right. He's going to go along the sideline. He's going to get a nice gain before stepping out, and that is going to be Jeroy Simon. First time I've called his name tonight.
Yeah, he ran a couple of times in the first half when they went to Chavis.
Okay. The first down second down. Ball is at is that going to be at the 5-yard line?
Yes.
Warren is going to hand this one off, and it is snuffed out. There's again Simon. It was the ball carrier, and he will lose a yard on that.
While we're waiting for this next play to dial up, Kendall Harper, the 19-4A offensive MVP, a great season that she had. Called her name multiple times in that playoff series.
So now it'll be third down. And about 7 to go. Well, that can't be right. The ball's at the 7-yard line. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Warren, he is going to hold on to this one. He reverses course coming over to the left side. Flags fly. He's in the end zone touchdown, but there are flags.
There is a flag on the play.
And they came in from multiple directions. Let's see what this one is.
Holding, 24, Hardin-Jefferson, 10 yards from the spot.
They're going to get Jake Dickerson with the hold, and probably why there was such a huge alley on the left side.
Well, when you have a play like that goes so long developing, and then you shift field, that's going to do it. So this will push Hardin-Jefferson back to about. Are they going to give him the 15? No, it's going to be closer to the 20. Ball's going to be on the left hash. Man in motion left to right. Warren, he drops back, looks downfield, fires down towards the end zone, has a receiver, and complete. As that ball was out of bounds off the back boundary, so even if he had come up with it,
pass goes incomplete.
It would not have been a touchdown, and that'll bring up fourth down.
That was some of the better coverage that we've seen from the Panther defensive backs.
And so now Hardin-Jefferson going to send out their field goal unit, I assume, here.
Yeah, that's Bahena was coming on to kick the field goal.
Is that ball at the 16-yard line or the 17?
Well, the scoreboard says 17.
Okay, I'll go 17. It's on the near hash mark. Bahara, snap back, hold down, kick up. Low line drive. It's going to spin through the uprights. It is no good. And by spinning through the uprights, I mean it misses the uprights. So it'll be turned over on a missed field goal. It's always an adventure with me.
Always an adventure.
I told you 2 weeks ago it was a lobotomy.
That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the accolades for District 19 4A volleyball. Had a couple of young ladies, first team, all district. I believe It was Addison Cordova and Adrian Gilbert, first teamers. Oh, I'm sorry, Allie Slack, first team. And then second team is Adrian Gilbert and Briley Anderson.
So it'll be first down and 10, but we've got a flag. We're going to have a false start from Liberty. There was movement on their line.
False start. 78.
Well, they were going to take this one over at the 20-yard line.
I said it all wrong, Ross, while you were doing that. Adrian Gilbert and Allie Slack, first team. Addison Cordova and Briley Anderson, second team All-District. There you go, Ross.
Well, they didn't move him back. Yeah, they did. From the 15. Mares drops back, scans the field, looks left, has a receiver. He's got Harper. Harper brings it down before being taken down at about the 49-yard line. They keep walking.
Good catch, senior to senior right there.
Actually, okay, I've misread that. The ball is going to be spotted still, a big pickup at the 43-yard line. First down and 10. The clock runs under 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Liberty looks to the sideline for their play and they consult their wristband, non-electronic type. Empty backfield. Mares with 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far. Mares is going to keep this one. He doesn't see a hole there, cuts back in the middle, and he is going to go forward before his forward momentum stopped.
Levine for the Hawks, lead the charge for the defense.
So he will get the ball up to the Liberty 48-yard line. Bring up second down, nice pickup on first down. All at the Liberty 48. Middle of the field. Empty backfield again, 3 receivers stacked on the near side. Mares drops back, looks right. He's got a receiver. Carter in traffic, tries to pull in the catch, but he can't with coverage. Was DeCorian Warren.
Yeah, that was a good battle between the two of those. It looked like Carter was going to pull it down, and then Warren just kept on battling and knocked it just enough that the senior Carter couldn't come down with it.
Third down now from the Liberty 48-yard line, 3:19 in the third quarter. Holmes comes into the backfield to the right of Mares. Mares gets his snap knee high, hands off to Holmes. Holmes running off the left side. He's across midfield. He's across the 40. Still on his feet. He's going to still be on his feet before he is pushed out of bounds inside the Hardin-Jefferson 25-yard line at the 24.
The biggest run of the night for Jaden Holmes.
They're going to give him the 23-yard line. Clock stops while they reset the chains. It'll be first down and 10 from the Hardin-Jefferson 23-yard line. Liberty quickly to the line, no huddle. 2 receivers on the far side. Geezy, the wide receiver on the far side. Mares drops back, pulls this ball down. He's got room. He's across the 30, the 25, excuse me, the 20. And he will be taken down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And I got my yard lines confused, Joe.
And Grayson Weeks right over there almost sprung Mares for another 10 or 15 yards. One of the things that I have enjoyed about watching these wide receivers, they are not afraid to get in there and throw blocks for people.
The second down from the Hardin-Jefferson 18-yard line. Mares, one back, Perez to his left. That's Weeks. Weeks takes this off the right side. He's still on his feet, gets through traffic across the 10, the 5, angling towards the near sideline, and he is going to get taken down just before getting the pylon for a touchdown.
He sure wanted that. I think if Grayson were about 4 inches taller, he may have been able to extend and score there. Good tough run from that young man.
It'll be first down and 10 from the 1-yard line for Liberty. In a 25-25 game, clock is stopped at 2:22. Ball going to be handed off to Holmes. Holmes running left into the end zone, standing. And that is a touchdown for Liberty. They'll retake the lead. And I did not see flags.
It's always nice when you don't see the flag. Holmes, nice touchdown run from him. Big part of that drive. Huge pickup a couple of plays ago to get deep into Hawk territory.
Diego Diaz will come out to attempt the extra point with 2:17 in the third quarter. Frankie Mares will hold. Kicking into the south. Field goal. Here's the kick. It is spinning through the uprights. It is good, and it is 32-25. Liberty with 2:17 left. Back after this.
Next point is good, and 2 minutes, 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Your Liberty Panthers 32.
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. 2:17 to go in the third quarter. Jaden Holmes with the 1-yard touchdown run over the left-hand side. Diego Diaz with the point after. Liberty 32, Hardin-Jefferson 25. We're in the middle of a shootout, Ross.
We are. This one has kept its momentum into the second half.
Boy, speaking of shootouts, last night in Kirbyville, Hardin 60, Kirbyville 32. It was tight at the half, and our neighbors to the north, first ever undefeated regular season. Congratulations, Coach Chad Taylor. District championship last week, secured it, but then put it in the bag this
Put a little icing
last night.
on it.
There you go.
They'll play a playoff game next Friday. This kick is a low kick, angling towards the near sideline, and it's going to be fielded cleanly by Simon.
Yeah, this time he didn't take any chances. A pretty good starting field position.
In all likelihood, that playoff game next week for Hardin will be at New Caney. Randall Reed, I believe, is now the name of that stadium at the Grand Parkway in 59. Ball's going to be at the 30-yard line. That's where Hardin-Jefferson starts this drive. 2:17 left in the third quarter, and Hardin-Jefferson trails Liberty by 7, 32-25. Warren going to hand this off on the reverse to Petrie. Petrie is going to be swallowed up behind the line. It'll be a loss. And with that tackle is Jacob Rollinson, the freshman, a name that has been called quite a bit on this broadcast throughout the year.
Yeah, he just sat in his pocket and was waiting for him to get that end around. Nothing doing. Nice play from the freshman. I'm really excited about some of these young Panther defenders.
Yeah, really, you look at the freshmen on this squad, Corbin Lawson, Thomas Mayberry, Marbury, Jacob Rollinson, and Pierre Harrison have all been involved in this team this year in the shotgun. Warren rolls right, has a receiver, and it is dropped at the 35-yard line. Intended receiver there was Judah Wheaton. Boy, talk about a name that's called all the time. 1:29 as the clock stops. And we'll bring up third down and very long. 3rd and 14, all at the Hardin-Jefferson 26-yard line. Hardin-Jefferson going to switch some personnel around. Warren looking over to the sideline. Petrie in the backfield with Warren. There is also going to be another back, Dickerson, to the left. Fakes the handoff. Warren is going to keep this when he takes off to the right, and he is still on his feet. Spins through a tackle. He's got green grass in front of him across midfield. They're not going to catch him. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown. I don't see any flags.
Number 1, DeCory Warren takes it in for a
well, I don't want to take anything away from that touchdown run, but that was awful tackling. Awful. And you're not going to win a bunch of games when you're an awful tackling team. But again, I don't want to take anything away from that touchdown run.
You know me, I don't think.
All I could hear is Chris Berman.
Whoop! 1:10 remaining in the third quarter, 32-31. Liberty lead pending the extra point. Here will kick this one. Snap back, hold down, kick up. It is through the uprights. We're tied again with 1:10 left in the third quarter. Back after this, tied at 32.
10 seconds left in the third quarter. Liberty Panthers 32, Hardin-Jefferson Hawks.
The shadows were dancing on the building's golden light when sunset glowed. Bustling streets and busy traffic, walking hand in hand on our way.
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. At the 1:10 mark, DeCorian Warren from Baytown ran the touchdown, and by Baytown I mean he started in Baytown and ended up in Moss Hill. That's how far he ran for that touchdown.
That was a third down and 14. So now here is the kick. He slips. Nice kick, though. Fielded by Harper around his back at the 20. And he is running down the right side. Cuts back in the middle. He's across the 35, and he will be taken down at about the 40-yard line. So 101. They're going to tell him that he is at the 40-yard line. That's where Liberty will start this drive.
Brought down by number 25, Tatum Rizzo. Ball's placed right at the 40-yard line. First and 10 for
Liberty at the Liberty 40-yard line. Issues with audio.
Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Both these teams playing back and forth.
Looks like number 24, the ball carrier.
So it looks as if he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think maybe one of my connections here under 35 seconds now to play. Nope, they're going to give him a yard. He says at the Liberty 41-yard line. Ball's going to be on the right hand. Three receivers on the left side. Ball's going to be handed off to Holmes. Holmes is caught up behind the line, and he will push forward for a yard. And that was a good run by Holmes there, as this one should do it for the third quarter.
Ethan Ray with the stop for the Hawks.
Once again, Jalen Holmes, the ball carrier.
And we are now, that'll be the last play of the third quarter. At the end of three, tied at 32. Back with the fourth quarter after this.
We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years past, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from the
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. After 3 quarters of action, we're all tied up at 32 at Memorial Stadium on the final day of 10-4A action. Liberty trying to end the season on a solid. Hardin-Jefferson trying to pull level and end their season at 500. And I think we'll have some updates around the district. The top 4 teams in the district all tied and all trying to figure out the placement for playoffs.
There we go. Ball at the Liberty 41-yard line. Mares is going to keep this one. He's across the 45 to 50 midfield, coming towards the near sideline across the 40. before stepping out of bounds at the, well, they're going to say at the 40-yard line.
There's a big pickup from the senior. Man, he is having a night tonight, Ross. 3 touchdowns, a bunch of big pickups. Just doing everything he can to put this Panther offense on his back.
Be first down and 10 from the 40-yard line of Hardin-Jefferson. Ball's going to be on the near hash mark. 11:51. Mares in the gun, hands this off to Holmes. Holmes goes up the middle across the 40. Still on his feet across the 35 before being pulled down at about the 34-yard line.
I think all in all, this is one of the best games that Jaden Holmes has had all season long.
Clock is now under 11 minutes and 30 seconds. 32-32, these two teams play difficult, play each other hard every time they meet. Ball is going to be on the left hash. Liberty now moving with the quarter flip from right to left. Mares with Holmes to his right. 2 receivers on the wide side. Mares fakes the handoff. He has Carter in the flat. Carter catches it at about the line of scrimmage before being driven back. And I'm not sure why they're not giving him forward progress.
Pass complete, number 6, Cade Carter.
Well, I thought the linesman was going to give it to him, but they didn't.
That's an interesting spot there. So that's going to bring up 3rd down now and pushes the ball back all the way to the 37-yard line. 3rd down and about 7 here. Empty backfield, 3 receivers on the left side, 2 on the right, Mares in the back. And we are going to have movement there as Rubio jumps back, and it'll be 5 yards in addition, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and long.
Well, that's brutal when your guard pulls back and they're right next to the football. They have been fairly mistake-free on the line tonight. But man, that hurts a little bit.
Yeah, that pushes the ball back to the Hardin-Jefferson 43-yard line. Still 3rd down. Mares empty backfield, 3 on the left side. Mares swings to his right, overthrows Seha on the right side. The intended receiver in the flat.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Had the gun sights a little too high for him that time. He's going to pull out the punting unit, Ross. This is a tight ball game. We're going to look back on some of those botched opportunities on special teams, and that may be the tale of the tape tonight. Of course, whoever has the ball last may be seen the best.
Diego Diaz will step in. He will be the one to punt. He's standing at his own 46-yard line. High snap. He pulls it down, swings the leg. A low winding kick. It's going to take a Liberty bounce, but into the end zone. And that'll be a touchback. The ball will go out to the 20-yard line. Liberty not able to kill it before going into the end zone. The deep man for Hardin-Jefferson there with Decorian Warren.
And almost making magic right there on the 1-yard line. It's Connor Schultz down there.
So a punt for Liberty. Hardin-Jefferson with their first possession of the 4th quarter with 9:48 remaining in this tie game, 32-32. Joe, what are you taking away so far in this game?
Well, man, it's the little things. Both have been, both sides have just really struggled with some penalties that have hurt them.
In the pistol. Warren holds this one to Petrie. Petrie goes left, is spun around, and he will lose a yard. Oh, he's going to have a pretty significant loss here, Joe.
So here's the scenario right now as it stands at the top of the district, Ross. Lumberton's beating LCM right now. Huffman's beating Bridge City. If Huffman wins and Lumberton wins, then Lumberton will be the district champions. If Bridge City beats Huffman, then Bridge City is the district champion. Well, it's just a lot of cards moving at the top.
Warren He's going to hand this off to Petrie. Petrie running left. He is broken free. He's along the Hardin-Jefferson sideline, and he is hammered down at about the 37 or 38 yard line. There is an injured Panther down on the far side of the field.
It was Cam Harper coming through with the stop. Connor Schultz was the one that downed, and he's holding his arm, but he did stand back up. Michael Pope stepping out on the field to have a look at him.
Yeah, Schultz trying to go back over to the defensive side, and the
that's
official,
a tough kid right there,
with Michael Pope running after him, and the official pointing towards the sideline, and Schultz will come off the field.
Hey, that young man comes from a tough family. If there's anybody that could do it, he'd be one of them.
First down and 10 from the Hardin-Jefferson 38. Ball on the left side, left hash. Warren with two receivers on the near side, a back to his left. That is going to be Dickerson. Warren pulls this back, fakes the reverse, and he is going to come across the line of scrimmage. He's tripped up before stepping out of bounds, and he'll have a gain there on that play. We'll see where they mark him down.
Number 1, Warren.
That's a pretty good job from Hardin-Jefferson. They've run that play multiple times where they tossed that on the end around. That time he kept it, almost tricked the Panthers.
Clock now under 8 minutes and 20 seconds. It'll be second down. Ball at the Hardin-Jefferson 43-yard line. Stay on the left hash mark. And reset the play clock here. Warren in the backfield puts men in motion right to left. Snap back. Holds this off to Petrie. Hands it off to Petrie. Comes across the 45 before being stood up. He will get to the 45 in about a, 45 and a quarter?
Well, if you're going to start getting into that math ratio, I'm out.
We're under 8 minutes to play in a tie game, 32-32. Hardin-Jefferson with the ball at their 46-yard line. And here is Warren. He eludes a tackle, throws this ball. It's intercepted by Liberty. Intercepted by Isaiah Williams on the near sideline. And what a turnover.
Beautiful play from Isaiah Williams. And he's really happy with that young man. Something that he's really needed. He has had some adversity, as have a lot of the Panther defensive backs this season. So it's nice to get a big one right there.
Warren threw off his back foot there.
And from the onset of that play, he was under immediate duress. Pepper Dubos in the backfield just right away, never could get himself comfortable.
So Liberty will take this ball at the Liberty 41-yard line. Ball on the left hash mark, moving right to left. 7:36 remains in the game. Mares in the gun with Holmes to his left. Mares hands this off to Holmes. Holmes tries to get the corner, and he is going to lose some yardage there, as he is going to be taken down at the Liberty 38-yard line.
At that time, the Hawk defense was able to string that all the way down the line of scrimmage, and really they killed the read man for Mares. No choice but to give it to Holmes. Hawk defenders in the backfield just waiting on him.
Clock continues to run now, under 7 minutes and 5 seconds. Ball at the Liberty 38-yard line on the right hash. That's the wide hash. Back to his right. Mares fakes the handoff. He's going to scramble around. Holmes is going to throw a block, but he's going to get a flag. Geezy and Harper almost, actually that's Seha almost making it, but we'll have a hold or in the backfield.
There is a flag on the play.
I hope you can hear me breathing like that.
Holding. 24. 10-yard penalty. Replay the down.
So they're going to replay the down. They asked the sideline what they wanted to do, because that would have brought up a third down and long. But now it'll bring up a second down and longer.
And I would have to respectfully disagree with that flag there. From his vantage point, it probably did look like that, so I'll give it to him, but I did not see a hold there.
Ball goes all the way back to the Liberty 28-yard line. They need the the Hardin-Jefferson 49. Second down and incredibly long. Empty backfield. Mares drops back. Looks to the left. He's got a receiver, Weeks. Overthrows Weeks, and Warren almost intercepts it. He had the coverage on Weeks on the left side at about midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ross. When you're a receiver and you find yourself backpedaling, you're generally not going to be very successful on receiving the ball. But that goes to sort of the rhythm of throwing. We don't throw the ball a ton. And it's hard to get into a rhythm as a receiver because of that.
Clock stopped at 6 minutes and 39 seconds. Tongue-tied there, shouldn't have. 3rd down, 23. Ball on the far hash mark at the 28. Juarez drops back, Holmes in to protect, steps forward, hits Carter over the middle, but in and out of his hands at the 46-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down, and Diego Diaz will have to come out and punt.
Brings a 4th down.
Tie, 6 minutes and 32 seconds. Ball is at the Liberty 28-yard line, 4th down and 23 yards. Warren, the Swiss Army knife for Hardin-Jefferson, stands inside his 40-yard line. Snap back, knee-high snap. Diego Diaz under pressure, gets this off. It's a high wobbler over towards the left side. Not fielded cleanly by Warren. Warren picks it up. He's running back over to the left side. And we are going to get hammered down at about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, there's a lot of pushing and other things going on. I'm sorry. Man, I'm seeing so many things going on left and right. It's one of the advantages that I get when you take over as the play-by-play man. And I get to kind of watch and see what's going on. There are so many things happening left and right. The nuances of this game. It's one of those things where, man, you really love it, but you really hate it. You got the extra shove, the extra push, there's trips, there's all kind of different things. And man, it's a really tough job for an official. But sometimes when it happens right in front of your face, you would think those would be the easy calls to make.
Ball at midfield, Warren in the backfield, empty backfield. 3 receivers on the right side, 2 on the left side. Ball on the left hash. Warren pulls this ball down, runs left. He's got room. He's across the 35, and he is going to step out of bounds after picking up the first down, and past where he needed for the first down, and he steps out at the 47-yard line. I'll get my yardage right.
47-yard line, 1st and 10
I think you're giving yourself a lot of credit. That's what I think.
I think you're right.
You had that eye surgery, and now we're just Mr. Man About Town. You don't forget the little people that you stepped on to get where you are right now.
Well, I'm not really sure about that rant there for Joe Roberts. Here is the handoff to Petrie. Petrie goes up the middle, cuts right. He's across midfield, across the 45, and he will be pulled down inside the 40 at the Liberty 35-yard line.
Well, he's going to put that one on his highlight reel, Ross. That stiff arm that he had coming out of the backfield was brutal.
Ball going to be on the right hash mark. Clock continues to run now under 5 minutes and 50 seconds. We're in the 4th quarter, a 32-32 game. Hardin-Jefferson with the ball at the Liberty 35-yard line. As they look over to the sideline, they're not in any real hurry right now. And this has been one where they've slugged it out. Back and forth, empty backfield again, 3 receivers on the left side. Warren pulls this ball down, runs right. He's across the 30, still on his feet, breaks a tackle across the 20, the 15, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown, and I see no flags.
Number 1, DeCorian Warren takes it in for a Hawks touchdown.
Well, that was a good touchdown run from DeCorian Warren. Never got touched. Never got touched.
So, Hardin-Jefferson takes the lead again, 38-32. Pending an extra point attempt by Hardin-Jefferson. On the hold, it's going to be Wheaton. O'Hara will do the kicking. Snap low. Hold down, kick, low line drive, and it is good. And Hardin-Jefferson leads this one 39-32 with 5:20 left to play. We'll have the conclusion after this.
Hardin-Jefferson Hawks, 38.
35-yard touchdown run. Point after attempt is good. Hardin-Jefferson 39, Liberty 32 with 5:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Grayson Weeks back deep for the Panthers. Now Cam Harper moving back.
They'll line up here. Get ready to kick this. The handsy people from the Liberty team are on the front line. Approaches the ball. Swings the leg. This one end over end down the middle of the field. It is fielded cleanly by Weeks. He's across the 20. Cuts to the left. Now back inside before taking a big hit at the 25.
Yeah, Aaron Pinkston absolutely tattooed Weeks.
Number 9, Grayson Weeks on the return.
So Liberty will start this drive down 39-32. 5:12 left to play in this game. All 3 timeouts.
Good defense stop by number 21, Eric Pinkston.
And they'll start this one at their
25-yard line. First
Well, that was it.
Yeah, I think I would have gotten up and ran up the field the way he did. That was a nice hit.
I think my head would have been coming out of the ear hole.
I think it is.
Yeah, that's probably right. Ball at the 25-yard line, middle of the field. 5:12. Mares with one back to his right. That is Holmes moving right to left. And they get away with a false start here. Holmes wrapped up behind the line. And he is going to lose about 2 yards.
Number 24, Jalen Holmes on the carry. Looks like no gain on the carry.
Clock now going to move under 5 minutes.
Number 25, Ethan Ray on the stop for the
That's a 79. Ricardo Rodriguez with the stop for the Hawks.
They're going to say a loss of 1. Ball at the Liberty 24-yard line, empty backfield. 2 receivers on the right side, 3 on the left side. Mares takes this snap, looks around, pulls down. He's going to try to get through before being spun down to the ground hard. And he is going to lose a yard there.
Yeah, he's been pretty successful with that. I'm going to call it that design QB draw. But that time, the defensive tackle was able to fight off the double team, and that's what let them get Mares.
It looked like they were going to mark him. It looked like they were going to mark him down a yard, 2 yards. But they said he got back to the line of scrimmage. Mares, empty backfield again, 3rd down. Swing pass over to the right side has Holmes. Holmes across the 30, and he is going to get taken down at about the 34-yard line. And a nice pickup there on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down and manageable here, Joe.
Just shy of first down.
I feel like this is go for it time. They do have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but man, it feels like whoever has the ball is just going to eat up too much clock to not go for it right here.
Again, empty backfield. 2 receivers on the right side, 3 on the left. Mares, he pulls this one down on 4th down. He's got the 1st down across the 35, still on his feet across the 40, angling towards the Liberty sideline before being taken down at about the 43-yard line. 1st down and 10. First time they have converted or attempted to convert a 4th down. They're 1 for 1.
Yeah, that was the absolute right call. That play has worked too many times for them tonight to think about how it didn't work for them the last time.
Remarked ball at the 44-yard line. Clock runs under 3 minutes. Mares, empty backfield, 3 receivers on the right side. Mares, swing pass again. He has Weeks. Weeks is across the line of scrimmage, the 45, and he will step out of bounds short of the 50-yard line. As a matter of fact, he's going to step out of bounds at the 47-yard line. And the Liberty Band trying to get everybody pumped up here. Great crowd on hand tonight for senior night. Be a 2nd down now. Ball at the 47 of Liberty. Again, they go empty backfield. 3 wide receivers staggered on the right side. Mares, he drops back, looks down the middle of the field. He's got Geezy, and it's incomplete. And that is Ross, with coverage there is going to be
number 12,
Gavin
Ross
Rubio.
is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Joe,
I'm at a loss for words right now. It's just rough, man. For the quarterback, got a great route, nice throw, hit you in the hands, you don't catch it. It's happened probably too many times this year.
Clock is stopped at 2 minutes and 34 seconds. We have 3rd down and about 7 to go. Not sure what the official is waving off, but he's waving something.
Well, there was a Panther that was on the ground momentarily on the back end over there.
Empty backfield for Mares. 3 receivers on the left side. And we are going to have a timeout by Hardin-Jefferson with 2:28. We'll take it with them. Hardin-Jefferson a 39-32 lead.
Timeout Hawks.
The shadows were dancing on the building's golden light when sunset glow. Bustling streets and busy traffic, walking hand in hand on our way.
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sportz Network. 2:28 to go in the 4th quarter. Liberty trails Hardin-Jefferson 39-32, facing 3rd down and long around midfield. Frankie Mares and company. And Ross, it kind of feels like this is make or break time on this drive for Liberty.
Yeah, you don't have to pick it all up here, but you need to pick up something so you don't have a long 4th down try. Holmes to the left of Mares. Mares fakes the handoff to Holmes, runs left. He's got trouble. He's going to come across midfield, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. And there is a late flag. That is huge. A late flag is a Hardin-Jefferson player, the line judge says, threw an elbow.
Yeah, I figured that was going to get thrown because not only did he hit him, he then stared him down at the end. And I think an official, if you're going to keep it in your pocket. Yep, that's it. That's what he's calling.
So that is big, as that is a 1st down for Liberty, and I believe he went out of bounds just before the 1st down marker. So a 1st down and 10 keeps the Liberty drive alive, 2:21.
He probably doesn't throw that flag if he doesn't stare him down the way he stared him down. Just speculating, but I would imagine.
Yeah, it was almost as if he was boxing out for a rebound there. Basketball season is coming up. Be 1st down and 10. Ball is going to go all the way down to the Hardin-Jefferson 32-yard line. It's going to be on the left hash. Holmes to the left of Mares. Mares, little problem there. Pitches off to Holmes. Holmes comes across the 30-yard line. And he will take a play that could have been bad inside the 30, actually.
It was a nice adjustment from Mares and a really nice adjustment from Holmes to not get ahead of him and just stay right there for the easy toss.
So it turns it into a nice pickup on 1st down. And we have the 2-minute warning. At 2 minutes, Liberty trails Hardin-Jefferson 39-32. We will be back with the conclusion after this.
To our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years past, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from the
Welcome back, Panther Nation. You are watching Liberty Panther football on the Liberty Panther Sports Network. At the 2-minute warning, Liberty trailing Hardin-Jefferson 32-39. And Liberty facing a 2nd down and about 5 deep in Hawk territory.
Let's see, Joe, where they're going to mark this ball. It looks like it's going to be marked.
Looks like on the 27-yard line.
stumbling as he takes the handoff, comes across the 25-yard line before falling. They are going to get 25-yard line.
That's Blake Walker with the stop. And his credit, Holmes making something out of nothing.
So that'll bring up second down and 5. And here comes the ball. And he will get to the 20-yard line. It'll be good enough for a first down on third down. I'm sorry for these technical difficulties. I don't understand. This is brand new equipment.
Looks as if it is enough for the first down.
Sort it out later. It'll be first down and 10, a minute 25, the clock stops. Now they're going to wind it. Ball going to be at the Liberty 20-yard line. Mares fakes the handoff to Holmes. Mares runs left. He's got some room across the 15, and he is going to be taken down inside the 15 at about the 11.
Brought down by several Hawks.
And we're going to have a timeout here.
Timeout, Liberty.
And it will be Liberty with a minute 7. Joe, do you want to stay or do you want to go?
They're going to go ahead and stay here, Ross.
Liberty. 2 timeouts
We're
left.
just about out of this thing. I think I've seen the same commercial about 2,700 times. As this comes into fruition here at the end, and these two teams have just played their guts out against one another for I don't know how many years in a row. It seems like every time these two teams come together, it's a game. One of the coldest games we ever did together was over in Sour Lake at their old stadium.
Keith Buchanan is still trying to warm up on that.
Yeah, and
he was on top doing the filming.
I lost a laptop last year. It got rained on over there.
So from 107. Mares takes this ball. He comes across the 5. He's wrangling towards the left sideline into the end zone. Touchdown, no flags.
All right, Ross. Now here's decision time. Do you tie it up here or do you go for the win?
That's a good question. Okay, so it'll be first down, a touchdown. We're still having these technical difficulties, and I don't know what the problem is. So with a minute left, Liberty is going to go for 2, and we're going to have a timeout now, it looks like, for Liberty.
Timeout. Hardin-Jefferson.
Nope, it's going to be Hardin-Jefferson.
Okay. 1 left.
And that is their second timeout of the half.
2 timeouts left.
Oh, there I am. Hey, I'm not sure what's going on. I think there's some mechanical issue for this port number 2. Sorry about that, Ross.
No, I don't. This is a brand new headset, only the second week, and a brand new cord. It should be working.
Well, you're doing the play-by-play, so we'll keep you over here on this one.
38-39. Hardin-Jefferson took a timeout as Liberty had lined up to go for 2. So this is going to be it, Joe, right here. As Mares and Holmes and the student section getting loud. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. And we are going to get a warning to the sideline. It has not gone to a warning. Both sides told to back off the field. So here comes the 2-point conversion in the 39-38 game. Mares in the gun. Holmes to his left. Geezy on the left side. Mares pulls this ball down, runs left. He's into the end zone. Liberty! 2-point conversion. Good!
boy, you had to know that was coming. Mares has been running wild all night long. The first time in multiple games that he's just really been unleashed, Ross. And, man, I think no matter who was over there, he was going to do his level best to run through them. And a gutsy call from Coach Harrison.
Yeah, I'll go for 2 here, and why not? You're now leading 40-39. You're not going to be in a tie game. If Hardin-Jefferson scores, they win. But if they would have scored anyway, they were going to win. So you take the chance there with a minute left to play in this game. Hardin-Jefferson, interestingly enough, 1 timeout remaining.
Yeah, and if this doesn't go the way that Hardin-Jefferson wants it to go, boy, they are going to go back to those first 2 touchdowns where they missed those point after attempt opportunities. Yeah, we said it was going to come back.
They missed 2 one-point opportunities and 1 2-point conversion. They have since righted it and had a couple of...
they missed a field goal, too.
They did miss a field goal.
So they've had a number of special teams collapses tonight.
And, Joe, we're having technical difficulties. Where did he run that ball in from?
I believe he was... You talking about for the 2-point conversion?
For the touchdown.
Oh, the touchdown? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember. That's my moment of honesty.
So with a minute left, and what could be the final time that Diego Diaz-Ramirez kicks off for the Liberty Panthers, he has the ball teed up in the middle of the field at the 40-yard line.
And wouldn't it be wild if his last kick was an onside kick?
Deep man at the 5-yard line for Hardin-Jefferson. Here is the kick. End over end, angling towards the near sideline. Fielded on a hop by 13. 13 is going to cut across the field. He comes across the 25, the 30. He's going to be spun down before he gets to the 30-yard line. They're going to stay at the 26-yard line.
There's a really good job from the special teams to just string him along, burn some more time, and not give him any green grass to get going.
And why I didn't have that name, I've only called it a million times. Judah Wheaton was the return man there. So 50 seconds is what Hardin-Jefferson has to work with. With 1 timeout, they trail Liberty 40-39. Apparently, go through puberty again. So they're going to say he was taken down at the 25-yard line.
Oh,
ball
man.
is loose, and Hardin-Jefferson gets on top of it. It'll be a loss, but the ball is loose.
Oh, man, that was a toss that they were not ready for.
And Hardin-Jefferson will burn their final timeout with 45 seconds. We'll stay with you here.
The coaches in the box to the right of us having a nice little yell.
So at 45 seconds, Hardin-Jefferson burning their final timeout. They trail Liberty 40-39, last game of the season for both teams. We talked about it at the beginning of the game that Hardin-Jefferson and Liberty, when they meet, no matter the record, it's going to be a good one. And this one has lived up to it.
And we'll see what that looks like moving forward. Realignment coming out this year. The numbers got turned in a couple of weeks ago, and they'll announce realignment in February. Some decisions for the Liberty Panthers. They chose to go up to Division I this last go-around, and we'll see where they are on that end.
Adjusting your ears, thinking their mind.
Don't do that.
45 seconds remain in this ball game. 45 seconds left in the season for both teams. Who will finish? Liberty with a 1-point advantage right now. As Hardin-Jefferson breaks the huddle, it'll be 2nd down and long. Ball went all the way back to the 20-yard line. A 5-yard loss on 1st down after the snafu. One back in the backfield, Warren. And we've got a timeout for Liberty. They'll take their 2nd timeout of the half.
Timeout, Liberty. That's the 2nd timeout.
They're trying to see what that offensive formation was going to be so they can get their best defensive personnel out there.
Well, I thought that was one of those self-reporting penalties because he stopped as if it was going to be a false start, but there were no flags.
Yeah, some fireworks at the state level today. An emergency meeting over something that happened between Bridge City and LCM.
Yeah, local to our district. And this is the first year they have allowed electronic communication between, should be 45 seconds. That ball was snapped, but it should not have been. 2 seconds had run out. They're going to reset the play clock, or the game clock. And now it is 2nd down and 15 to go here. Warren with the back to his left. Warren looks left, throws downfield along the sideline. He's got a receiver. He pulls it in. He pulls it in at the Liberty 45-yard line. 46.
Javen Williams, man, he went up and got that one. Good reception.
They come quickly to the line, wind the clock. In the shotgun. This ball is skipped to the intended receiver as Warren. It was an interesting little mechanic there on that throw. He kind of stopped and threw flat-footed along the left side. It falls. Yeah, that was a long spiking of the ball, says Richard Ewing in the truck. 26 seconds remain in this game, a 1-point game.
Yeah, we switched sides, and I was wondering why I couldn't hear Mr. Ewing.
2 receivers on the near side. This ball is going to be run. He comes across the line, cuts back up. He's going to pick up a nice little chunk of yards, but he's going to burn a lot of clock there before going out of bounds.
Yeah, the Panthers were trying their best to keep him from getting out of bounds.
So Warren picks up about 5 on 1st down and 10. Or on 2nd down. It'll be 3rd down and about...
Looks like they're going to say 4.
4. Ball is at the Liberty 40-yard line. One back to the left of Warren. 2 receivers on the near side. Warren looks left, throws left. And this one again skips short of the receiver. The intended receiver for Warren was Javion Williams.
But Hardin-Jefferson out of timeouts here, and they are facing a 4th down.
Yeah, 4th down, about 14 seconds, no way to stop the clock. Actually, the only way they could do it is temporarily or out of bounds. But more importantly, they got to pick up 4 yards here. Warren with the back to his left, and Liberty is going to burn their final timeout with 14 seconds, Joe. I mean, you couldn't script this thing any closer.
No, you could not. And now here is what they're going to have to decide. They don't need to get everything here, but they are going to have something, an out route or something that's going to take them to the sideline to put them in position to throw it into the end zone.
Yeah, and it's
well, I say that.
You got to have 4 yards at a minimum, but you go too far downfield, and that play has to take some time to develop, and all of a sudden you're not going to be able to get downfield to kill it.
Right, and based on their special teams play, I don't think they're trying to get into field goal position.
Yeah, they would definitely need to. They're at the ball at the 40-yard line. That would be an incredible walk-off field goal to end the season if they. Well, they wouldn't kick it from here because it's 4th down and 4. Shotgun formation, Warren back on his left, and we are going to have a false start, and that is huge.
Yeah, that's going to push Hardin-Jefferson the wrong way. Man, this crowd getting pretty loud right now.
They got Hayden Henry for that false start on the left side. And so now it'll be 4th down and about 9 yards to go. And now the officials are going. They're going to reset the clock. A second had ticked off there, but because it was a pre-snap penalty, there should not have been any time off, so 14 seconds. Right now for Hardin-Jefferson, though, the time is not the most important thing. The 9 yards in front of them is Warren. He drops back. He is going to pull this ball down, runs right. He's across the 40, the 35. He goes down. It'll be a 1st down. And they're going to stop the clock with 7 seconds to go. They have to get back and get on the line before they get the chains set. The chains are not even close to being set. 7 seconds. Clock stopped on a 1st down. Now they wind it before the chains are stopped. We're at 5. We're at 4. They're going to have to get this ball down. They don't. Time has expired. Warren throws downfield along the near side in a hand battle in the end zone. Incomplete. Liberty wins. Liberty wins 40-39. Wow.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what they were doing right there. They had a first down. They had time to spike the ball and get set. That was pretty wild, but no matter what it was, congratulations, Liberty. They end the season with a bookend victory. Started off, it seems like forever ago, back in August with a victory over Cold Spring. And then the last couple of weeks have been absolutely getting hammered. Just great on the coaching staff for coming back and drawing up this plan to get them the victory to end the season. Man, an exciting game the entire way. About zero defense played. So if you love offense, today was the day for you.
Very reminiscent of early 2000 Texas Tech teams.
Oh, yeah, the air raid offense.
Texas Tech and Oklahoma State. You knew there were going to be a lot of points. Joe Roberts, your thoughts real quick before we wrap it up.
Well, it was good to see the offense get going. It was great to see Frankie Mares end his career with a huge game tonight. 3 touchdown runs. Just a really nice performance from him. Had that 2-point conversion run. I would have loved to see some better defense. Now, the silver lining to that is most of the defense are freshmen and sophomores. And so I think that they are going to be pretty good starting next year with this whole year of experience because, man, it is a jump coming from 8th grade to then asking a freshman to step into a varsity, especially at the 4A and above level. So I'm excited about that.
That was, not a season that went the way you would hope, but what a way to end it. 40-39. For all of us, to all of you, thank you for joining us all season. That is going to be the end of this year for football. We go into basketball next. For Joe Roberts, Richard Ewing, our entire cast of characters, I'm Ross Norwood. We will talk to you in December.